After a 4-day, 3-game road trip to Southern California, the Crawdads head back north and return home to take on the Alameda Merchants. Hello, everyone, and welcome into Monte Vista High School. My name is Carson Mercier alongside Austin Oda. Crawdads coming to town 3-4 win-loss in the CCL North. 2 tough losses back in SoCal, but they were able to cap it off with a nice win on Thursday evening. Alameda Merchants coming into town 1-4, 2 games back of first place. Here's their starting 9. Wyatt Thames leads off. He's in center. Jace Jeremiah is the shortstop batting second. Luke Piazza bats third. He's the DH. Jack Rogers, he's in left. Jack Bickerton is at first. Rocco Granucci's in right. Rocco Borelli is at third. Vicente Feliciano's at second. And rounding it out is Frank Zapata. Alameda going up against the left-hander, E.J. McGrew, making his 3rd start of the year. On the rubber, first pitch is a foul ball off the other way.
First pitch, 108. Game time
First pitch,
temperature,
108.
80 degrees.
And the temperature, 80 degrees here in Danville, California. First pitch time and temperature brought to you by Meadowlark Dairy, trying to hang on to the Old Town vibe since the early 1900s. 0-1 misses high to the center fielder, Wyatt Thames, and it's 1-1. Thames hitting a .133 on the year, no homers, and 1 run batted in. 1-1 to him. This is up and away. 2 balls and a strike for E.J. McGrew, making his 3rd start of the summer. So far, 8 scoreless innings, 6 strikeouts, a couple of walks, only allowed 4 hits. 2 balls, a strike. Changeup misses down and away, so 3 balls and 1 strike. Austin, welcome.
Thanks. How beautiful is it that we are behind home plate? I kind of forgot what it was like, but I saw a changeup move arm side. It was nice.
3-1. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is nice. We were positioned primarily on the first base line for the 3-game road trip, as this one's bounced on the ground under Calvillo's glove and into right field. So a leadoff base runner for the Merchants, and Jace Jeremiah is coming up.
Not the play you want for a Calvillo. Just kind of went right under his glove. I go error all day, every day.
So an error starts things for the Merchants.
Second for the Merchants.
And Jace Jeremiah,
The shortstop,
the
number 30,
shortstop,
Jace
stands in
Jeremiah.
with a man on and nobody out. Top of the first inning here from Monte Vista High School.
First one's got to be clean, like we always say.
And firing in a strike is E.J. McGrew, so it's 0-1. Last start for McGrew was against this very team. He went 4 innings. They were scoreless. 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Looked really, really good. Was up to about 89, 90 miles an hour as the 0-1 misses high. A ball and a strike on the 2-hole hitting shortstop.
It just feels good to be home.
It does. It's a perfect temperature. 80
Solid
degrees.
Wi-Fi connection.
Ball and a strike outside. Had the catcher Xavier Rios kind of popping up out of his crouch to grab it, and it's 2-1.
McGrew, like, kind of, when he struggles, the misses are going to be a lot to the arm side, going away from a right-handed batter. That's what we've seen so far today. Saw a changeup in the at-bat to Thames as well.
Runner goes off. First pitch is lined into center field. Casey Cummings drifting back just in front of the track. He's got it. His throw's going to go towards first, and Kosciuszko grabs it, but back safely into first base is Wyatt Thames. So there's 1 out in the top of the first inning. Let's take a look at the Walnut Creek Crawdads defense. Outfield left to right. Isaiah Walker, Casey Cummings, and Ethan Liao. Infield third to first. Evan Mers playing third base for the first time this year. Ben Royo at short. Calvillo at second. Kosciuszko at first, with Xavier Rios doing the catching for E.J. McGrew. Lefty Luke Piazza steps up, and the first pitch from McGrew is on the outer corner. Strike 1 called.
EJ McGrew, or excuse me, Luke Piazza, known pitcher. Kind of shoved about a week ago?
Yeah,
Against the Crawdads.
2 2/3 scoreless innings. Gave up 2 hits, no runs. Takes down low here, and it's 1-1. 2 for 7 on the summer, and a couple of extra base hits, a double and a triple. CCL legend.
Oh, absolute CCL legend, and facing one of his teammates at Willamette.
1-1. We'll have to wait as McGrew goes to first. Back head first is Thames.
Just 2 Oregon legends doing their thing. Willamette Wolverines, I think? Wildcats?
Ball and a strike, 1 out, top of the first inning. McGrew sets at the belt. Runner goes again. Pitch is swung on and missed. Throw from Rios to second is not in time. Sliding head first into second base is Wyatt Thames, his second stolen base of the summer. Pitch was swung on and missed, so it's 1-2 on Luke Piazza.
Got a really good jump to Thames from first. Rios made a pretty good throw, but the tag from Roy was just a little late. Not much you can do there, especially with how high McGrew's leg kick can get.
Ball and 2 strikes. McGrew takes a peek to second. Now he'll come home. This one's tapped on the ground left side. Mers to his left, has it hit high, throws to first in time to get Piazza by a step. Nice play from Mers, and there's 2 gone in the inning.
We haven't really been able to see the arm of Evan Mers because he's been stuck on the right side of the infield so far this summer. It makes it look good there. Kind of really loads up a lot of potential energy in that right arm and fires across the diamond, gets out number 2.
So now Jack Rogers, the left fielder and number 4 hitter in this Merchants lineup. 2 for 6 on the summer, went 2 for 3 against the Crawdads about a week ago. From the right side, holds his bat out in front of home plate and adjusts his pants. McGrew comes set at the belt. Now he'll come home. Down low, good block by Xavier Rios, who got subbed into the game yesterday for
2 days ago.
2 days ago, correction. 2 days ago for Bear Harrison and looked really good defensively. Had a couple of very nice blocks, threw runner out. Ball and a strike. Ball and no strikes here. This one floats high out of the hand of McGrew, and it's 2-0.
You know, you said yesterday it was the last game. It feels like an eternity ago.
It does.
Like, that feels so long ago that the Crawdads were down south. Got a really nice win on Thursday.
A win that was needed. You don't want to go on a 6-hour bus ride and come home winless. 2-0. Fastball sky to right field. Liao coming in. Kosciuszko going back. Kosciuszko calling and catching as he falls to his knees. So a nice recovery out there in shallow right field by the first baseman, Cole Kosciuszko. Merchants get a man on second base, but do not score in the top of the first inning. Crawdads coming up at home at Monte Vista High School here on the Walnut Crawdads streaming network. Crawdads coming to bat in the home half of the first inning after the Merchants go scoreless. Here's what their lineup is looking like. Casey Cummings, after a day off Thursday, is playing center field in the leadoff spot for the Dads. Cam Calvillo looks to stay hot. He's at second base in the 2-hole. Cole Kosciuszko's at first, batting third. Batting fourth is the shortstop, Benjamin Royo. Batting fifth is Isaiah Walker. He's in left today. Ethan Liao is in right. Evan Mers is at third. Owen Firestone, the return, he bats eighth and is the designated hitter. Xavier Rios is the number 9 man and doing the catching for the Dads. Dads going up against Xavier Marquez.
Has struggled this summer on the year, 0-1 on 11.25 ERA in 4 innings, a strikeout, 2 walks. Had an okay year at Chabot. Started 7 games, had a ERA sub 6. Really struggled in his last outing against the Crawdads.
Casey Cummings stands in from the right side. The lefty Marquez comes home and misses down low for ball 1. 200 average, a homer, and 3 runs batted in for Casey Cummings this summer. Marquez with the 1-0 on the outer third and called a strike. So a ball and 2 strikes on Casey Cummings. Casey Cummings led off the road the road trip pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Home run. To get things going, of course, the Crawdads would drop that opening game to the Arroyo Seco Saints. 1-1 here. A touch outside. So 2 balls and a strike.
We talked, what was that, Thursday, about the life of a CCL broadcaster, how it's humbling.
Yeah.
This is the most humbled I think I've ever been right now.
Yeah. Doing a lot
it's
over
up
there.
Yeah, I love it.
2 balls, a strike. Marquez home. Fastball kind of the same spot as earlier and called a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff man, Casey Cummings. Merchants had a man on in the top of the inning with just 1 out, but were unable to score. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Marquez from the stretch. Pitch is off the foot of Casey Cummings. So in a 2 ball, 2 strike count, a hit by pitch, and Casey Cummings is the leadoff man on.
I mean, get used to it. It's what he does. Back foot slider, took it literally. Dads have their first runner. Marquez looked pretty solid in that bat, was going away to Casey Cummings, trying to get a chase, and then as soon as he changes the eye levels, tries to go back foot, again, gets him right there.
So now a man on first, nobody out. Cam Calvillo, the second baseman, coming up. Maybe the hottest hitter in this Crawdads lineup, maybe one of the hottest hitters in the CCL. Marquez, quick delivery. This one's poked on the ground, second base way past Valenciano and into right field. A base knock for Cam Calvillo. So following a 3-for-6 performance on Thursday, Cam Calvillo's 1 for 1 today. Runners on first and second, nobody out for the Dads with Cole Kosciuszko coming up.
When you're hot, you're hot. Cam Calvillo is on fire right now. Just a little dribbler through the right side. I mean, if the second baseman is positioned 10 feet to his left, that might be even a double play. But when you're hot, you're hot. And Cam Calvillo gets another knock.
So Cole Kosciuszko from the left side. 306, a homer and 11 runs batted in. Lefty-lefty matchup for him here. Cummings extending his lead off second base, and paying attention to that is Marquez. Kind of a spin around off the top of the mound, but no throw.
Talk about guys that are on fire. Cole Kosciuszko has been unbelievable recently.
Yeah, came into the road trip hitting a $190. He's up to 306. Runners on first and second, nobody out here. Cummings taking off for third, and there's going to be no throw. A double steal for the Dads. So runners on second and third, nobody out.
I mean, holy jump. Casey was on third base before before Marquez released the ball.
Calvillo got a late break, kind of as the pitch was crossing home plate, but he was still able to score. The catcher, Frank Zapata, kind of looked towards third before even thinking about going to second. 1-0 to Kosciuszko in the dirt, and a nice block from the catcher, Zapata.
Grant Cummings has talked a lot about wanting to run a little more. It's been kind of one of the specialties of the Crawdads in the past couple of years, is being able to get on base and wreak havoc on the base paths. This year's Crawdads have not done that yet to the extent that they have in years past.
2-0, Marquez home. Fastball fouled off the back foot of Kosciuszko, and it's 2-1. Yeah, last year.
A lot of running.
I mean,
Joey Donnelly had 25 stolen bases. Got to see Joey this weekend. Stole some bases, did his thing, took walks.
Did Joey Donnelly things.
Did Joey Donnelly things.
2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Crawdads looking to break the 0-0 score as the 2-1 pitch misses outside with the curveball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Marquez, 3 innings, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 5 hits, 2 walks against the Dads last time out. That was his first appearance of the summer. 3-1. Hit into right field. Back it goes. Granucci kind of having to chase it to the wall. It's going to plate 2. Kosciuszko on his way to second base with a 2-run double in the first.
Stay hot, Crawdads bats. I mean, that one just poked into right field. Got his hands in quickly on a 3-1 pitch on the inside and was able to drive it over towards the right field wall. Granucci had no play. Like you said, kind of off the bat, you knew 2 runs were scoring. Crawdads take an early lead.
So here's Ben Arroyo, 250, a homer, 6 runs batted in. Has kind of struggled as of late, but it was good to see him get a base hit in the Thursday game. Smoked one down the left field line. The third baseman at the time, Josh Livingston, had made a really nice play to keep it from being extra bases. Still a chance to add on, man on second, nobody out. Marquez fires and connects with strike one, so 0-1 on Ben Royo. And yeah, Kosciuszko continues to hit. Had 2 doubles yesterday, on Thursday, as well as 3 stolen bases.
See if he takes off for third right now. Marquez has not done a good job at holding the Crawdads hitters on base.
0-1, swing and a miss. Looked like the changeup from Marquez, and it's down low.
This is the guy you got to get going if you're the Crawdads. Tons of talent, really good on both sides of the ball, but has not had sustained success yet this summer.
Has struggled a bit, 1 for his last 13, so looking to break the spell that he's in. And kind of reaches out, pokes this one into right field. Not too deep. Granucci going back. He's got it for the first out. Tagging from second is Kosciuszko. The throw cut off. And a successful at-bat for Ben Royo, able to move a man up 90 feet. 1 gone in the inning. Let's take a look at the Merchants defense. Left to right in the outfield, Jack Rogers, Wyatt Thames, Rocco Granucci. Infield third to first, Rocco Borelli, Jace Jeremiah, Vicente Feliciano, Jack Mickelson, Frank Zapata doing the catching for Xavier Marquez. Isaiah Walker, the left field from the right side. Corners up for the Merchants. First pitch fastball. Touch outside, 1-0. We've seen that called a strike so far today, but this time just a little bit too far outside. Crawdads already a 2-spot in the inning, looking to add on a man on third and just 1 out. 1-0 from Marquez. Fastball and a good cut by Walker, but he's able to just get a piece and foul it straight back, so 1-1. Walker, 300 on the year. No homers, but 5 runs batted in. Has been a menace on the base paths as well. A couple of doubles. He's riding a 5-game hitting streak. 1-1 outside. Another one of these guys that kind of came in, got off to a slow start, but is starting to pick it up.
Doubles and 2 straight at-bats against Arroyo Seco, against some really good pitching the other day down in SoCal. Just put together really good at-bats. Had a couple big RBI knocks.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was good to see the bats kind of wake up after really struggling the first 2 games of the road trip. Yesterday, 8 runs on 12 hits. And the top of the order was doing the damage. Calvillo was in the leadoff spot yesterday. Had 2 hits in his first 2 at-bats, as did Isaiah Walker. They were both doubles. Crawdads were able to put the pressure on early yesterday, looking to add on to their 2-0 lead here. 2-1 to Walker. Swing and a miss down below the zone. Kind of had Walker fooled a bit, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, pretty good looking changeup and not what Walker was expecting there on 2-1. That's been kind of his go-to pitch, especially against righties, the changeup down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Marquez from the stretch. Big leg kick, and this one's hit back up the middle. Gloving it is the pitcher Marquez. Kind of bobbles it. Throw plateward is offline and gets away from the catcher Zapata. Moving up to second is Isaiah Walker, and it's 3-0 Dads.
I don't even know how you score that.
E1.
E1. Fielder's choice E1.
Yeah.
Bobble on the ball. Oh, that was just, it was not fun.
Yeah, Walker.
So Walker basically reaches on the fielder's choice. The E1 moves him to second. And the E1 scores the runner. Right? Something like that.
Yeah. Marquez, kind of interesting. He was really selling out for the play at the plate. Bobbled, still went for it. Could have had a chance at first. And could have gotten an out. Instead, still 1 out. Man in scoring position.
To the right fielder, number 11.
Liao coming to the dish. Liao, 308, no homers, but 2 runs batted in. Saw him and his bat start to heat up a bit in the SoCal series as well. Big base hit against the Riptide. First pitch here. Misses down and away, 1-0. And had an opposite field double in the 4th inning of yesterday's game. Ball that almost got out. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 1st inning, 3-0. Dad's already leading. Marquez a look to second, taking off for third as Walker pitches low. No throw as Walker able to slide feet first into third base with a stolen base. Already the 3rd stolen bag on the day for the Crawdads.
You just kind of feel bad for Frank Zapata behind the plate. He's not really doing anything wrong, but he's not getting any chances to do anything right by the same token. Marquez has held that leg kick for so long that there's really nothing that the defense can do.
And I think this is the third meeting on the mound between Xavier Marquez and Frank Zapata, maybe trying to get onto the same page as Dustin Cheney, head coach for the Alameda Merchants, is going out there just to have a word, kind of a really, really slow walk.
Should we take a look?
I was bringing it up. You want to get the read and I'll do the games?
This look around the CCL is brought to you by American Stage Tours. American Stage Tours, small enough to care and large enough to compete.
Game you're listening to now, Walnut Creek Crawdads, Alameda Merchants, 3-0 Dads, bottom of the first inning. Arroyo Seco Saints and Santa Barbara Foresters at Eddie Matthew Field in Santa Barbara, scheduled for 4:30. Conejo Oaks Academy Barons at 6 o'clock. Sonoma Stompers and San Luis Obispo Blues, that's at 6:05 at Arnold Field in Sonoma. In San Bruno, 6:05 as well, is San Francisco Seagulls and Menlo Park Legends. 7 o'clock, a late one, at Irvine Great Park, San Diego Sunrays, and Orange County Riptide. Is this a new pitcher?
Yeah.
New pitcher. All right, so pitching change, bottom of the first inning here at Monte Vista High School. Crawdads jump out to a 3-0 lead. We'll have the new pitcher when we come back. Crawdads baseball here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network. Still bottom of the first inning, Monte Vista High School, 3-0 Dads leading, a pitching change. Marquez out, Ben Seitz in for the Merchants. Kind of in a tough spot, runner on third, 1 out, and a 2-0 count for Ethan Liao. Now a righty-righty matchup is Seitz fires and misses down low, so 3 balls, no strikes to Liao. And, just given the circumstances, I think it's most likely an injury for Marquez. 3-0 to Liao. On the outside, 3-1. Don't often see guys taken out in a 2-0 count. Seitz works from the windup with a man on third. 3-1. Fastball, skied right field, not deep. Granucci coming over and in towards the line. He'll make the catch on the line. Tagging from third is Walker. Here comes the throw, just not in time. Walker able to leg it out, and the Crawdads score again, 4-0 in the first.
You'll take it. Run is a run. Keep adding on. Ben Seitz has looked pretty good. Stuff is there, up to 90.
For the Dads, the third baseman, number 7, Evan Mers.
Bring up Evan Mers, 222, no homers and 8 runs batted in. From the left side, squats down low. Seitz finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Looked a little low with
Didn't
the
see it,
fastball.
but I heard you say Seitz. So I'm assuming it wasn't not the best call.
Trackman says strike.
Okay.
Not the corner. 0-1. Lined the other way and into left field. A base hit for Evan Mers. So the Crawdads continue to hit here in this first inning. It's the third. And a man on and 2 outs for Crawdad legend Owen Firestone.
Looks like it's a pretty good fastball from Evan Seitz on the bump, or Ben Seitz, on the bump. He struggled in a couple seasons at Lane. He's got the ERA over 8, but also the strikeout numbers were pretty high. The walks were kind of the big issue, and this year averaged almost 3 home runs per 9, but kind of rakes on the other side.
So Owen Firestone digging in for the first time this summer as the DH. First pitch curveball. This is a little bit high and up above the zone. It's 1-0. A summer ago for Ophi, no homers, 4 runs batted in, but hit .318 on the summer. Many of his hits coming in non-conference play, many of his at-bats coming in non-conference play. As the 1-1, a big curveball that breaks in for a called strike. 14 at-bats in non-conference, went 7 for 10, 3 RBIs. In conference, went 0 for 8. Only 2 games. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, and Seitz will check over on the runner on first. But back head first is Mers. Seitz set, holds his hands at his belt. 1-0. In there, a strike with the fastball. 88 miles an hour. We've seen Seitz up to 91 in this inning.
Pretty good fastball.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Big difference from the lefty Xavier Marquez was sitting low 80s. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Throw over, and they're going to pick off Evan Mers off first base. So Ben Seitz comes in, allows a run, but does the job. Crawdads score 4 times on 3 hits. We'll go to the second, 4-0, here on the Walnut Crawdads streaming network.
4 runs on
Jack Bickerton, Rocco Granucci, and Rocco Borelli. Here in the top of the second inning, 4-0, Dads leading against the Alameda Merchants. Merchants coming to plate, looking to get something together against the Crawdads. E.J. McGrew fires in a fastball that misses down and low. Had Bickerton bouncing out of the way.
How many runs last inning were earned?
3.
Cool. Sorry.
1 out of the backstop. Completely forgot where I was going.
My bad.
It's okay. How's your day going?
Focus on the game.
Okay. 2-0. Cranked into
Wow.
left field. Well foul. Certainly had the distance. 98 off the bat.
It sounded louder.
Yeah, it did.
Just kind of yanked it.
2 balls, a strike. McGrew from the windup. Change-up, swing and a miss. Nice pitch there to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You see him sitting dead red on the fastball. You know he's kind of expecting it again in a hitter's count. Go down and away, get the chase on the change.
2 balls, 2 strikes. McGrew fires in a changeup, tapped slowly left side. Royo's got it. Throw on the run to first. Can't be dug out by Cole Kosciuszko. It's a throwing error for Ben Royo and a leadoff man on for a second straight inning for the Merchants.
Almost a little too nonchalant out at shortstop from Royo. Picked it cleanly, did a good job on that end. His throw wasn't that bad, but it was kind of an in-betweener. Kosciuszko's done such a good job over at first base this summer that you can't expect him to make every single play, but knows that's what he should have had.
The second Crawdad error of the game. And the last one for the leadoff man in the first. Wyatt Thames is able to reach on the E4. Granucci takes a strike here, and it's 0-1. Rocco Granucci, small sample size on the summer, just 1 for 5. Pitched that game, the 17-1 game, about a week ago. Fouls this one back into the screen, 0-2 quickly.
Nice play.
No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the second inning, 4-0 Dads lead. McGrew home. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, he got faced 1 batter and got him out.
Yeah.
Something that Merchants pitching struggled to do.
The position player pitching was really, really good a week ago against the Crawdads.
3 scoreless. 1-2, runner goes, pitches swung on and missed. Throw down there, not in time. So strike 3 and a stolen base. 1 out in the inning.
First K for E.J. McGrew, gets a pitch kind of in on the hands of Granucci. Rios made a pretty solid throw down to second. It looked like if it had been towards the second base side of the bag, instead it was the shortstop side of the bag, but if it had been more to Calvillo's forehand side, the tag could have been there.
Rocco Borelli, the third baseman and number 7 hitter in the Merchants lineup now. Another Merchant that has struggled to get it going in the young summer, 0 for 7. McGrew comes home. This one hit on the ground through the right side. First hit of the summer for Rocco Borelli. Being waved around third is Bickerton. Here comes the throw plateward. It's cut off, and the Merchants are on the board. 4-1 in the second.
Nice piece of hitting. Digs down a ball down low. Kind of just knocks it into right field. Calvillo, Kosciuszko, neither of them had a play. And a good read off the bat by Bickerton to be able to circle his way home.
We talked heavily about the broadcaster's jinx over the road trip.
Sure.
I think that was certainly one of the moments. First pitch, single, after saying he's 0 for 7. Vicente Feliciano, the second baseman, bats from the left side. 1 out, top of the second. And a first pitch fastball's in there, a strike. 86 miles an hour out of the hand from E.J. McGrew. See him about 86 to 89. Nothing in 1. Hit on the ground, foul outside of first, and it's 0-2.
You know, I think this might be the hardest I've ever worked for the Crawdads.
You're doing point streak, you're doing the scoreboard, you're doing your book, and you're broadcasting.
Broadcasting is taking like 6th priority right now.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch home, slider, down and out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crawdads in their red top uniforms, white pants with the lone pinstripe going down the thigh. Crawdads across the chest in block lettering, numbers on the back in black with the white outline. 1-2 pitch, down outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Merchants gray pants, blue tops, yellow numbers with a star on the heart. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a man on first base. McGrew comes set. Now he'll come home. This one is poked foul back behind home plate. We'll do it again.
Yeah, so right now on my laptop, I'm running the stream, working on the live scoreboard on the stream, plus scoring my own book, just, for records, plus working on the point streak to keep live scoring for the league on Matt's laptop, plus, broadcast-ish.
McGrew throws over. Back standing is Borelli.
Ryan Brom is calling. Should we pick up?
I think we should. Why not?
Hold on. I need to make sure he keeps it G. So can you mute me for a sec?
You'll be muted. 2-2 pitch. Slider down and outside, so 3 balls and 2 strikes. Crawdads got 4 in the home half of the first inning on the benefit of 3 hits and an error. We're still going, but Devin Mers was picked off on first base. 3-2 here. Here it comes from McGrew. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it past him, 88 miles an hour. Second strikeout for McGrew, and the second out of the second inning.
99 to the Merchants, the catcher.
And I am now getting word that Crawdad of
Yeah,
Legend,
we're here. We're so up.
Ryan Brom is on the broadcast. Ryan, welcome.
Oh, I don't know if he can hear you.
He's,
This is so awesome.
we miss you. If you can hear me, we miss you. We're talking to Brom.
Here, you do the talking.
This one is hit on the ground past the dive of Calvillo. He's able to knock it down and keep it on the infield. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Ryan, this is Carson. How are you? We miss you in the creek. We got to get you on the broadcast. We got to get you on the broadcast for real.
Put it a little closer to the mic so that
Center fielder Wyatt Thames.
he'll be back.
We look forward to it.
All right, we should probably get back
I'm
to
gonna-
doing our real
I'm gonna hand
jobs.
you
but
back to Austin now. But good to talk to you.
we love you, buddy. I'll call you later.
So the leadoff man now, still top of the second inning. Wyatt Thames reached on an error in his last at bat. We're gonna give Zapata a single. I think that's fair as this one's hit back up the middle. Royo's got it behind the second base bag, gonna race the man to second and win it. Merchants get 1 on
Merchants
1
run
hit,
on 3 hits
two
with 2 runners
hits
left
and an
on.
error. Couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. 4-1, Crawdads leading. Bottom of the second inning, back at Monte Vista High School, 4-1. Crawdads leading over the Merchants as the Dads come to bat. Owen Firestone, Xavier Rios, top of the order. Casey Cummings coming up. Firestone will watch high, ball 1. Was at bat when Evan Merz was picked off on first base to end the first inning. It was in a 1-2 count, so maybe Merz did him a favor. 1-0 in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Get him out of that 2-strike count.
Yeah, you'd rather hit 2-0 than
1-2.
1-2 any day.
Infield, outfield, straight up. 2-0 from Seitz. Fastball, swing and a miss.
It's a pretty good fastball.
Yeah, that one almost looked like a cutter, 89 miles an hour. Top of the zone. 2-1 pitch from him here. Down the middle, 2-2. Book on Xavier Marquez has been closed. He goes just a third of an inning as the Merchant starter. Gives up 2 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, no walks, no strikeouts. Did hit a batter. 2-2 pitch to Firestone, looped up the middle, but right at the second baseman, Vicente Feliciano. A couple shuffles to his right, and he's able to catch out number 1.
Got a feel for Marquez, a guy that threw a lot of innings this year at Chabot. Had a pretty good season. Is not used to really struggling and has struggled in his first 3 summer ball appearances.
Xavier Rios.
Yeah, he got taken out in a 2-0 count to Ethan Liao. So we hope that all is okay as Xavier Rios comes to the plate and watches a curveball that didn't curve, miss high, 1-0.
Yeah, off-speed stuff hasn't really been there for Seitz, but the fastball's been lively.
Seitz and the 1-0. Fastball down the middle. Even it up at a ball and a strike. Yeah, 87-91.
And it looks like he can cut and 2-seam it.
1-1 pitch. He rocks and fires. Hits Rios in the middle of the back.
Say it with me.
Ouch back.
Ouch back.
Was a curveball. Change up. Off-speed pitch.
Hasn't had feel for any of the off-speed stuff so far today.
And it'll put a man on with 1 out in the top of the order. Casey Cummings coming up. Second hits batter for Merchants pitching today.
Center fielder,
First was
Casey
this guy.
Cummings.
Casey got hit in a 2-strike count.
And no one was surprised.
No.
It's what he does.
Remember that stretch last year? It was like he got hit 7 times in 7 games.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous. Stands in right side here. Seitz from the stretch. Fastball misses low and away, and it's 1-0.
There was a guy in the CCL 2 years back. I think his name was Jake Simons. He was the leadoff hitter for Slow, and he had 15 hit by pitches in his first 10 games.
That's a lot.
Then got hurt, came back, his first plate appearance.
Got hit.
Yep.
1-0 with Rios dancing off first, but staying put. Fastball there, and it's 1-1.
I want to say it might have been the showcase game. Got 1 at bat, it was still kind of dinged up, but made the trip. Got 1 at bat in the showcase game and got knocked.
That's brutal. It's like the guy, I think it was Sac State.
Yeah.
Matt Mascliangio, I think, is this one's tapped back up the middle. Jeremiah, the shortstop, flips to second for 1, back to first, no shot. Casey Cummings was burning down the line. He's able to beat it out. 6-4 on the fielder's choice, and there's 2 gone.
That was a really nice play, actually, just to get that out at second base, but it was hit so slowly. I think if that ball's hit any harder, there's a good chance that they turn that double play, but Casey's just too fast.
So Cam Calvillo, with speed on the bases, will step up. 1 for 1. Scored a run, stole a bag. Singled on the first pitch he saw back in the first inning. Seitz comes home. Calvillo squares the bunt, but pulls back and takes a ball a little bit high with the fastball, and it's 1-0. 4-1, Crawdads leading bottom of the second inning. 4 in the home half of the first, 1 in the top of the second for Alameda. Picture perfect sunny day in Danville, California. Not a cloud to be seen. 1-0, Seitz comes home. Fastball, swing and a miss. Kind of just overpowered Calvillo with it to even the count, 1-1. Wind blowing out to left center field, not too hard. Ball in the strike, Seitz comes set at the belt. Couple of nods looking towards first base. He's going to check on Cummings, but he's back standing.
Ever mention how much I hate point streak?
A decent amount. What's going on over there?
It's not letting me do a fielder's choice.
Interesting. It's a pretty common baseball play,
Yeah.
I think.
I think we should be good.
Casey Cummings has a huge lead off first base. He's not going, and this one brushes Calvillo back. Kind of had him bending over backwards to get out of the way. Fastball that Ben Seitz just lost control of. We've been talking about he's been losing control of the off-speed pitches. The fastball he's had pretty good command of. Calvillo. 2 balls, a strike, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Seitz set. Calvillo stands pretty much on the mound as this one gets away from the catcher Zapata. Moving up and into scoring position is Casey Cummings on the wild pitch.
Nothing you can do there if you're Zapata. He's done a good job behind the plate today, but just so much has gone wrong for him back there. Like, again, fastball spiked 56 feet. Not much you can do.
And I think he probably noticed Cummings kind of starting to dance off, so he tried to pick it, give himself a chance at throwing him out. Instead, Casey Cummings is safe at second with a huge lead there. And a 3-1 count for Cameron Calvillo. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Seitz stares down Casey. Casey continues to extend his lead, but now Seitz will come home with the 3-1, and it's fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Alameda would love a scoreless inning here, especially after putting up a run back in the second. The bats are starting to get a little better.
Just the second run that Alameda has scored against the Crawdads in their second game.
Just heard Austin Harrington say, Delaney, someone's got to go get it. Not doing his job.
Uh-oh.
Got to step it up.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Seitz stares down at second base, now home. Here it is, fouled off.
And you have your assigned jobs, right? You gotta stick with it.
And we know Ryan's mom is listening.
Right, yeah.
So get on him about that.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
absolutely.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crawdads looking to add on with the runner on second base. Infield, outfield, straight up. Not paying much attention to the runner on second base, Casey Cummings. Salt's kind of just peering home, waiting for his sign. Finally gets it and comes set at the belt. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fastball up high. That's ball 4. So Cameron Calvillo has reached base safely for the second time today. Once via the walk, now via the, or before the single, now the walk. 2 on, 2 out. Cole Kosciuszko coming up.
And he still has not struck out
First
this
baseman
summer.
Cole
That's
Kosciuszko.
unbelievably impressive, especially with how, for lack of a better term, how inconsistent the zone has been throughout the summer. He's protecting when he needs to protect, but he's putting the ball in play early in counts. He's not letting pitchers get ahead. He's been super, super impressive.
Time called behind home plate by Felix Zhang, a name that we have not heard.
Yeah.
CCL. That's a new one.
I think these are at least 2 new names.
I think I've heard Ricardo Rodriguez and Eric Thompson.
New Eric Thompson. I wasn't sure about Ricardo Rodriguez. Felix Zhang, definitely a new one.
First pitch to Kosciuszko. Curveball, swing and a miss. So Seitz finally able to land that off-speed pitch.
Yeah, whatever it was kind of nasty. Looked like he crossed the catcher Zapata up a little bit. He's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. I think changeup.
Change up probably.
But it was really, really nice. Had Kosciuszko way out in front. Had kind of all of us fooled, right? Like
Yeah.
he hasn't shown the ability to throw that for a strike yet.
It's been all over the place. The
Yeah.
fastball's been, like we said, pretty good. Low 90s, high 80s. With the curveball, and he hit Rios with one. And he's been to the backstop a couple of times with the other ones. It's not often you get a swing like that out of Kosciuszko either. This guy swinging a hot bat, already doubled home a couple of runs today. Another good opportunity for him, same kind of situation. 2 runners on, now 2 outs. 0-1 pitch, fastball, grounded foul, and it's 0-2.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. It's been a long.
Yeah, we're still like residually tired, I think, from SoCal.
Got back at 6 o'clock in the morning.
We didn't get back to my place until early.
No
Just
balls.
moseyed around all day.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Kosciuszko takes high. Yeah, I mean, left at 10 p.m.
hit traffic.
Lots of traffic midnight.
Too much traffic.
For what? For no reason. And then, yeah, got back, slept till 2.
Yeah.
It was tough. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Sides comes home, change up, check swing, and they'll appeal down to third. Eric Thompson says no go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think that's the right call there.
Didn't look like it. I'm not ashamed to be a booth umpire in this situation.
Yeah. Catcher Zapata wanted it. Don't blame him.
Got to sell it.
Yeah.
He did. He definitely did.
Yeah, sold it.
80 grade sell job. Cummings off second, Calvillo off first, both big leads. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Cole Kosciuszko. Here's the pitch from Seitz. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Then Seitz able to strand a pair, man in scoring position. Crawdads don't score. We'll go to the top of the third. It's the Crawdads 4, the Merchants 1 here on the Crawdads streaming network. Top of the third at Monte Vista High School, E.J. McGrew back to work, swing and a miss from the leadoff man, Jace Jeremiah. 4-1, Crawdads leading as we enter the third inning. 4 runs in the home half of the first inning, 1 in the top of the second for the Merchants, as the 0-1 pitch is skied down the first base line. Kosciuszko into the bullpen, but he'll watch it fall, kind of right behind him into no man's land. Overran it a little bit, and Ethan Liao, the right fielder, hadn't quite got there yet. So, a strike nonetheless. It's 0-2.
It's a little like the ball in, I want to say it was 2018 maybe. College World Series, Arkansas, Oregon State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Different
Right?
situation.
Similar stakes. Game 10 of the CCL summer and the final game of the College World Series.
0-2 from McGrew. Changeup poked right back at him. High hop, he's got it. Spins, turns to first, and retires Jeremiah for the first out of the third inning.
I think pretty similar stakes.
I mean,
baseball's baseball, right?
Baseball. It's almost a different game, though, if you think about it. Wood bats versus metal bats. It's the only difference in the games.
I would right.
Designated hitter Luke
I would
Piazza.
say that makes this baseball harder.
Yeah, sure. Here's Luke Piazza, DH. Check swing, but he went around, and it's 0-1.
Still waiting to hear from Mrs. Delaney about, the work of her son.
Yeah, he's been disappointing today.
Yeah.
Brutal over there in the first base dugout. 0-1. Strike 2, nicely spotted with the heater.
When EJ goes to the outside, he can kind of expand the zone because of how much movement he's got on his fastball, and that's exactly what he does there. Not always a strike, but he warrants it.
0-2, taking that strike 3 right on the outer corner, 89 miles an hour out of the hand of E.J. McGrew. Third K of the day is the second out of the third.
Just paint me. I mean, right there on the outside. First look-in strikeout for E.J. McGrew.
Left
Uno dos,
fielder, Jack
adios.
Rogers.
See you later.
Now Jack Rogers, the left fielder, is 0 for 1. And skies this one. Shallow right field. Liao kind of tough read, but he's able to recover and catch on the run to end the inning. Merchants go in order in the third. Crawdads coming up here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network. Ben Royo, Isaiah Walker, Ethan Liao for the Dads in the bottom of the third inning. 4-1, Crawdads leading over the Alameda Merchants. Ben Seitz back to work, first pitch of the inning. 12-6 in there for a strike. And Seitz has not exactly been able to locate the off-speed pitches in his outing thus far, but a couple that we've seen over his last few batters, they've been nasty. 0-1. Royo takes high, 1-1.
And when he's able to pair it with the fastball, too, because the fastball kind of explodes out of his hand, it's a really, really easy motion from Seitz.
1-1 to Royo, who's 0 for 1. Kind of had him stepping in the bucket and just barely getting a piece as that one lands a little bit to our right.
It's pretty. What's up? No, go ahead.
I was just going to say no chance for us to get a foul ball, I don't think.
Not today.
Yeah, I think it's a tough angle. Low percentage. 1-2 to Royo. Fastball taken, strike 3. Ben Royo goes looking for the first out of the third inning. Ben Seitz starts the third same way he ends the second.
Planted. Right on the outside. It's kind of what we saw EJ McGrew do in the top half of this inning. I mean, it's just right there.
So Isaiah Walker now will watch high ball 1. Walker reached on the fielder's choice back in the first. Fielder's choice E1, kind of weird play. Tapper back up the middle. 1-0. In there for a strike. That back to the curveball, 12-6 variety.
You have to wonder, maybe this is kind of the regression to the mean for Ben Seitz.
1-1, little outside.
Where earlier, I mean, he had to come in from an injury, right? And so he didn't really have his full warm-up. He wasn't finding the release points. And now that he's found it, looks pretty good.
2 balls, a strike to Isaiah Walker. Curveball, little bit inside. So 3-1. Three-one pitch. Down low, ball 4. Second walk issued by Ben Seitz. Seitz. So a man on. 1 out, and Ethan Liao coming up. Liao is 0 for 1, flew out to his right field counterpart in the first inning. Throw over, this one close. Walker just able to get back to the bag.
He's got a good pickoff move, too. He got
Mers
back in the first. That one was close.
Walker still decent lead off first. Seitz comes set, takes a deep breath, gives him a look, throws back over this time. Standing up is Walker.
Yeah, this kid's good. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good fastball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good curve.
Liao awaits. Pitch on the way. It's hit out into pretty deep left field. Rogers going back onto the track. Still going. It's gone. 2-run homer. Ethan Liao and the Crawdads lead 6-1 in the third.
Took a ball up by his eyelids. I mean, that was a Brian Duroff swing. Ball up high. Kind of just hacks at it, but crushed it to left.
2-run homer, the first on the summer for Ethan Liao. And it's 6-1 Dads in the third. Evan Mers coming up. That ball just kept on going.
Evan Mers.
Was that first pitch of the at-bat? Second pitch?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow.
Mers takes a strike on the off-speed. 0-1.
Yeah, I was starting to swing it.
Yeah, he's getting hot. Had that backside double yesterday, or Thursday. Gosh, I'm just getting beat today. 1 outside, 1-1.
Should have swung at it tomorrow.
They should have.
Just the 4th home run of the year for the Crawdads as a team. Love to see it.
Kind of a pitch that was up in the zone. 92 off the bat. Just kept traveling. 1-1, misses high. So Crawdads 4 in the first, now 2 in the third. And a 6-1 lead over Alameda. 2-1 from Seitz. Line drive the other way. Rogers going back. He's still drifting. He leaps and he makes the catch in front of the warning track. You got to be kidding me. What a play out there in left field.
I mean, that's got to be like the least efficient route to a ball ever. But he gets up there. That's a really, really nice play out and left. Mers almost 2 for 2. Mers has had some good at-bats today.
Yeah, it was a nice swing. And just a robbery. Nice job to recover from Rogers for the second out of the inning. As this one hit softly to Borelli, has it. Throw across, gets away from the first baseman Bickerton. So Owen Firestone is going to reach on the E5.
The third baseman Borelli had more time than that. I think he tried to throw it off his back foot, look a little fancy, but Ofi, not exactly the speediest runner. Definitely had to play it for Borelli over at first base. Tried to throw it off the back foot. 2 out, error to extend the inning.
So Ben Seitz is going to have to keep working here. Number 9 man Xavier Rios coming up was hit by a pitch in the second inning. If I remember correctly, it was a curveball. It kind of just popped up out of the hand of Seitz and hit him right in the middle of the back. First pitch home, fastball high and tight, 1-0. Merchants have really had to piece together pitching against the Crawdads this year. Used 4 in the game that we played last week. Used 2 so far here as the 1-0 is hit on the ground foul.
Seitz is a guy that looks like he can go deep into this game. Give him 4 or 5 innings.
Yeah. I think that all depends on what his limit is, how far he's built up. Don't exactly know.
You don't?
No.
Why?
Bad broadcasting moment.
Yeah.
Ball and a strike, 2 outs, bottom of the third, man on first. Pitch is taken for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Did they retire numbers at Monte Vista? We got here and there's some extra, I don't know.
I think they have 2 big leaguers.
Yeah, but they're on the fence in left field now. Those were not there last year.
I think they've been there this year. But yeah, last year, no. 1-2, hit on the ground foul the other way. Count will stay, ball and 2 strikes.
What's the word for, like, accoutrement? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No. I actually have no idea.
No?
No.
All right, there's some extra stuff.
Does anyone else know? No, okay. A lot of no's up in the booth. 1-2, down low.
Hello.
What's that?
Just like there's a bunch more signage. It feels a little more
It was a bat.
a little more real.
A bat took a trip down the bleachers. 2-2. Skied to right, drifting into foul territory. Bickerton moving straight back with his back to home plate. He won't catch it as it lands foul in the Crawdad bullpen.
Now I really want to know if that's a word.
Who's...
Nope.
What was it? What did you say? I forget what you said.
I'm not going to say it again because I'm going to be wrong. Because it just sounds stupid now.
I'll go back later and listen.
And now you have something to make fun of me about.
Two balls.
Pitcher's
two
going from the
strikes,
windup. Hello.
2 outs. And Seitz working from the windup.
Yeah,
with
there we
man on
go.
First, Firestone off first saw it and kind of started to run. And Seitz stepped off the back. So now he'll work from the stretch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a man on first. Seitz comes set and throws over to check on Firestone. The teriyaki chicken you made was good last night. Just throwing that out there
Why?
because I'm hungry.
Was it good?
It was good. It was solid.
Glad.
Thank you. 2-2 pitch. Curveball poked in our direction over our heads. Count will stay 2-2.
Right over our heads.
Yeah.
Right back.
Ouch back. 6-1 Crawdads leading bottom of the 3rd inning. 4 in the first, 2 here in the 3rd inning. Still looking to add on with Firestone leading off of first base. Sights set. Hands to his stomach. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down below the zone with the splitter. Rio swings over the top. And the Crawdads are retired. But they do get the 2 on the Ethan Liao 2-run shot. His first of the summer. And it's 6-1 Crawdads as we go to the 4th. Austin Oda going to be taking over on the play-by-play when we come back.
Jack Bickerton leads off the 4th inning for the Merchants, who trail 6-1 here from Monte Vista High School. Austin Oda, Carson Mercier on the call. First pitch of the 4th is a backdoor cutter on the outside, strike 1. Had some cut, maybe?
Wasn't
Nope,
looking.
not cut. No go. Looked backdoor-ish from here. Was not. 0-1 on the inside, nothing in 2.
I think the first pitch actually was outside.
Looked like it kind of had.
Yeah.
Right, that's the whole.
Yeah.
Back.
I mean,
All right. No balls and 2 strikes from McGrew, the 0-2. Slider laced up the middle base knock. So Bickerton's reached base both times, and for the 3rd inning of the 4 that McGrew has thrown, a leadoff base runner.
yeah, it's a good swing right there from Bickerton. 0-2, trying to protect, trying to stay alive.
Right fielder,
Base
Rocco
knock.
Granucci.
That'll bring up Rocco Granucci, who struck out in his first at-bat. 6-1 Crawdads lead. McGrew has pretty much cruised through his 3 innings. Gave up a run back in the 2nd. It was unearned. First pitch fastball misses down and away, 1-0.
Yeah, really the only traffic. He's given up the 2 hits, but the leadoff base runners
Till this inning.
errors. Yeah, until this inning have been from errors.
1-0 at the knees with fastball, 1-1.
And I think plays that, yeah, they're errors, so I think they're going to be made almost 9 times out of 10.
A ball and a strike, middle infield double play depth. McGrew from the stretch looks home and the 1-1. High with the fastball, 2-1. Was missing arm side and high early in the game. Kind of settled down there, but misses up and away there. 2 balls and a strike to the righty, Granucci. McGrew from the set looks to first. Kicks, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. McGrew's going to take a little bit of a breath before stepping back on. Sets above the belt. Kosciuszko holds the runner Bickerton at first, 3-1. Outside ball 4. First walk for E.J. McGrew.
Yeah, kind of tough start after your guys get you 2 in the bottom half of the last inning. Don't want to give up a 2-strike, 0-2 base hit.
Third baseman, Rocco.
The next guy, 5 pitches. It's a tough start to the inning, but it's a character-building start, is what I like to say.
I'll bring up Rocco Borelli, the third baseman, who has the 1 RBI on the day for Alameda. Hit a single back in the second inning. 1 for 1. That his first knock of the summer. First pitch to him here. Down and in. Good block by Rios. 1-0.
Yeah, really got to find a way to get through it here.
Builds character.
That does. It's a learning moment.
I'm going to stand. I stand with EJ.
Okay.
A ball, no strikes. Pitch from McGrew. Line to right side, sinking, and it'll drop foul over by the Crawdads bullpen.
Yeah, he was late. He was behind it and on the hands. Nicely located from E.J. McGrew, kind of the bottom third part of the zone, in on the plate.
Looks like there's someone up and moving around in the Crawdads bullpen. Can't quite tell who that is.
I think it's Drew.
Drew Aguiar.
Drew Aguiar's been everywhere today.
Yeah, here, there, everywhere.
Should have had him on the broadcast. Now we have 3 headphones, so.
A ball and a strike to Borelli. McGrew looks to second, the 1-1. Line drive right side. That's going to be a base knock. Liao up and getting it. Throw's going to come to the plate. It's going to be cut off, and it'll be bases loaded with nobody out.
Good job, Liao, right there. Come in, get the good read, and field it cleanly. Good, strong throw into Kosciuszko. I believe the base is loaded for now.
Second baseman, Vicente Feliciano.
Gotta get out of this.
That'll bring up Vicente Feliciano, the second baseman, who has the only home run of the year for Alameda. Was a 2-run shot. Struck out in his first at-bat on 6 pitches. Bases loaded, 1 out. McGrew from the stretch, first pitch, down low, good block by Rios, 1-0. Really the first blip we've seen from McGrew all summer. Still yet to give up his first earned run, but looks like that's almost definitely going to be the case here. Austin Harrington going to head out to the bump. Gonna say something?
Are you?
Don't talk. No, I was waiting for you. I said something.
Yeah, just trying to settle him down here. Been really good in the first 3 innings, and then things kind of gone off the wire after the 0-2 single. Walk, another single, both of them kind of hard hit. Good swings by the Merchants in this inning. Hitting is contagious. Just here in this inning.
Crawdads have not been a sub-500 team, really, for much of the Brant Cummings tenure in the Creek. Back in 2022, they did start the summer 3-9 in conference play, but were able to draw back close to 500 here. 3-4 in league play. First pitch, pop-up on the infield over us. Where did it hit? Oh, wow. I was just waiting for it to land.
That was special.
Yeah, generational.
Wow.
A ball, a strike, no outs here in the 4th. McGrew from the stretch, the 1-1. Line drive left side. That's a base knock in front of the left fielder, Walker. He'll go up, fire hope to the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag by Rios is right there. What a throw by Isaiah Walker to nab the second runner at the plate.
Isaiah Walker can do it all. Seen him on the infield, corners of the outfield, showing off the cannon. Throws a strike to home plate. Nice job by Rios, too, applying that tag. You got to give a lane for the base runner. He did.
Catcher,
Perfect
Frank
throw, perfect
Zapata.
tag.
That'll bring up Frank Zapata. Oh, this is going to be really difficult to score. I'm going to do that in a minute. Frank Zapata, the catcher. First pitch to him. At the knees with a strike, 0-1. Carson, talk about something.
Sky is blue. Bleachers are gray. Grass is green.
Mm-hmm.
McGrew comes home. Swing and a miss.
That was nasty. All right. You want to take over on play-by-play for a minute while I try to figure out this point streak thing?
Sure.
Thanks.
Run home in the inning. 3 hits in the inning for the Merchants, who coming in just had the 2. Really struggled against the Crawdads. Up into this point, only a game plus, as this one's kind of poked on the ground other way. Kosciuszko gloves it in foul. Ground, and it's 0-2. 6-2, Crawdads leading. Top of the 4th inning. Run in the 2nd, 1 home here in the 4th. McGrew looking to battle, just gave up his first run of the summer. And an 0-2 battle with the number 9 man, Frank Zapata. McGrew comes set, takes a look to 2nd. A deep breath, now he comes home. Looked like the knuckleball, actually. And it is way outside Xavier Rios. We saw E.J. McGrew in San Francisco against the Seagulls in the bullpen, kind of just working with the knuckleball. Austin, I think it was maybe your first game here. And it was nasty.
Wasn't there.
You weren't there?
No.
Okay. 1-2. Down low. Trackman says could have gone either way. Nonetheless, the knuckleball is nasty. And in the bullpen, he was able to throw it pretty consistently. It's one of those things you don't see often, especially not from a left-handed pitcher. 2-2. Poked at. Fouled off. Count will stay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one there, the knuckleball, it just popped up out of his hand. Good stop from Rios behind the plate. Runners on first and second. Borelli off second. Feliciano off first. 1 out in the inning. McGrew looking for a strikeout or a ground ball. 2-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Rios. He's able to pounce on it and keep the runners right where they are.
This is impossible.
Isn't it easier on the phone?
No.
Pretty sure Kobe, Siegel, legend, said it was easier. Maybe not. 2-2, runners go. The pitch is lined into center field, right at Casey Cummings. He'll catch it, throw to second, and eventually double off the runner. 8-6 on the DP. Merchants get a run. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 6-2, Crawdads lead.
A run on Cummings.
Top of the order for the Crawdads in the bottom of the fourth inning. 6-2, Dad's lead over the Alameda Merchants. A one-game series as the Crawdads come back for some CCL North play. First pitch from Ben Seitz, fastball misses outside. 1-0 on the center fielder, Casey Cummings. Casey has reached base safely without the benefit of a hit. Got hit by a pitch in the first, reached on the 6-4 fielder's choice in the second, and takes down low here. So 2 balls, no strikes. Crawdads got 4 in the home half of the first, 2 in the bottom of the third. They lead 6-2. Fastball from Seitz is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Seitz relieving Xavier Marquez, who started this game, just went in a third of an inning. Not his best day as the 2-1 pitch is sky to left side. Rocco Borelli shading the sun with his glove, able to bounce back towards the line and make the catch in foul ground. So Casey Cummings is retired, and there's 1 away in the fourth inning for Cam Calvillo. Calvillo stands in 1 of 1, single in the first, walked in the second inning, scored a run back in the first, also stole the bag. Righty-righty matchup, second time he's facing Seitz, and a curveball kind of has him ducking out of the way, and it's 1-0. Adjusts his helmet, swings his bat across home plate, and waits for the 1-0. Seitz from the windup. Here it comes, down and away. 2 balls and no strikes on the number 2 man for the Crawdads. Action in the Alameda bullpen, as well as the Crawdad bullpen. A righty for the Crawdads, a righty for the Merchants, as the 2-0 is carved off to the other direction. A foul ball, 2 balls, a strike. Crawdads looking to get back to 500 in CCL conference play. They sit at 3-4 after a tough road trip. 1-2, or 2-1 is grounded foul. Calvillo kind of lunging at that one, able to get a piece. Crawdads lost the first 2 games of the SoCal road trip before a nice game on Thursday, in which they won 8-5, able to score 3 runs in the top of the 9th. 2-2, taken high. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count on Cam Calvillo. Calvillo 4 for his last 7 and takes down low, ball 4 here. So the second walk Cam Calvillo is able to draw. He's on base for the 3rd time today. It'll bring up Cole Kosciuszko. Cole struck out with 2 runners on base in the 2nd inning.
First baseman Cole Kosciuszko.
Really nice curveball from Ben Seitz. Started at his belt, dropped down below the zone. Seitz will throw over. Calvillo will dive back safely. Kind of getting in with that right hand. Kosciuszko twirls the bat at his hip, now brings it to his shoulders. First pitch fastball misses outside to Kosciuszko as he kicks up some dirt with his left leg. Not quite a Soto shuffle, but in the realm. Ball, no strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. Another throw over. This time a little closer, and this time Calvillo still safe. The dive back hard, has that left hand covered with the oven mitt. Another throw over. This one dug out by the first baseman, Bickerton. Kept it from going into right field. Never applied a tag. Kosciuszko waits for the 1-0. Long hold, pitch on the way. Fastball misses high. And again, Kosciuszko, modified Soto shuffle, and it's 2-0. Probably the hottest day of the year on game day, as the 2-0 is called a strike. Trackman said it was about 7 inches off the plate. So, 2 balls and a strike. Another throw over, 4th of the at-bat. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the 4th inning. Crawdads looking to respond to a run in the top half of the inning. Curveball nearly got Kosciuszko, able to get his hands out of the way, bend out of the way of it, and it's 3-1. Another throw over. Calvillo is safe. Ball was dropped at first. And time is called. Calvillo may be a little tired over there on first base. It's the 5th time that Seitz is thrown over towards first base, none of which have been relatively close. Kosciuszko waits for the 3-1 pitch. Seitz comes set, a deep breath. Here it comes. Fastball hit into right field. The right fielder, Granucci, moving over, and it bounces over his head. Calvillo being waved to third. He will stop there. Kosciuszko's into second with his 2nd double of the game. 103 miles an hour off the bat of Cole Kosciuszko. And the Crawdads have 2 runners in scoring position, just 1 out, with Ben Royo coming to the plate. Warrant a meeting on the mound. Frank Zapata on the top of the mound having a word with Ben Seitz. Seitz has been pretty solid, giving up just 2 earned runs for himself. 1 charged to the starter Xavier Marquez.
Shortstop Ben Royo.
Royo looking to get something going here. 2 runners on, 1 out in the inning. And he's 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the 3rd. Seitz will work from the windup. Curveball misses down and away, and it's 1-0. I think Seitz has pretty much shown a strong preference towards working in the windup. Tried to work from the windup with a man on first base back in the last inning. 1-0. Misses high. 2-0. Calvillo, a walking leadoff third. Kosciuszko, a nice big leadoff second. 2-0 count to Ben Royo, who holds his hands at his chest as the 2-0. He went chasing on a fastball way up and above the zone, and it's 2-1. That one just about chin level for Ben Royo, but he swings right through it. From the windup, the 2-1. Fastball down the middle, and it's 2-2. Two and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Royo down swinging. It's the 2nd time he's struck out today. It's the 4th strikeout for Ben Seitz and the 2nd out of the 4th inning. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here as Alameda's pitching coach out to the top of the mound, signaling to the bullpen. It's going to be the day for Ben Seitz. Was pretty good. Departs in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs and 2 men in scoring position. We'll step aside through the pitching change. Walnut Creek Crawdads baseball here on the Crawdads streaming network. Or not. No, never mind. Issue to the bullpen, but not going to him. So we'll stay here. As Austin is really struggling with the point streak. Really bad. Getting beat. 0 for 10 with 7 punch-outs against point streak today.
Left fielder Isaiah Walker.
Ben Seitz going to stay in the ball game, look to get out of the mess that he's created for himself in the 4th. Isaiah Walker to the plate. Scored 2 runs today. Reached on a fielder's choice and a walk. First pitch fastball. He cuts at it and pops it up foul off the other direction. It's 0-1. Seitz peers over his glove, shakes off the catcher Zapata. Now gets his sign, and the 0-1 misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 men in scoring position. Crawdads looking to add on. 1-0, down by the back foot of Walker, and it's 2-1. Crawdads had a good scoring opportunity in the second inning, but left 2 men in scoring position. They got 2 on the 2-run homer in the third by Ethan Liao, and they look to add on here. 2-1. Walker bites but doesn't go, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Ben Royo struck out on a 2-ball, 2-strike count. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Isaiah Walker. Up high, ball 4, gets away from the catcher Zapata. Moving up is everybody. Calvillo will score, and it's 7-2 Dads. And it looks like now we're going to the bullpen. Run scores on the pass ball, runners on the corners, 2 outs in the inning. Ben Seitz, I think, coming out of the game for real this time. He is. So we'll step aside. Pitching change here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network. (7-2) Crawdads, bottom of the 4th inning. Crawdads still have runners on the corners, 2 outs after the pitching change. It's Andres De Leon Sr. on the mound for the Merchants, trying to get out of the jam that was left by Ben Seitz. It's Kosciuszko off third and Isaiah Walker off first, with Ethan Liao at the plate. De Leon Sr. comes to the plate and fires a strike. It's 0-1. Austin, are you back?
I don't know.
Do you want to take over? Or?
I don't know.
All right.
What do you want me to do?
Whatever you want.
No balls at a strike to Liao, 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-2. Point streak is the worst. Point streak is actually, unironically, maybe the worst thing I've ever had to deal with. I will tell point streak corporations. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Liao. Down low. No, called strike 3. A late call from Felix Zhang. But that'll end the inning. First strikeout for De Leon. Crawdads score once on a pair of walks, a double, and a pass ball. We'll head to the top half of the 5th. 7-2 Crawdads lead. Top half of the fifth inning, a new pitcher for the Crawdads is going to be Drew Aguiar, who has had a tremendous start to his summer, replacing E.J. McGrew, who's had a tremendous start to his. I'll get you his numbers in just a second. The top of the lineup, Wyatt Thames due up. Aguiar fires the first pitch high and tight, 1-0. Carson, tell me about Drew Aguiar.
Third appearance of the summer. Like you said, he's been really, really good. 6 1/3 innings, coming primarily out of the bullpen. 5 Ks, 4 walks, 2 hits.
1-0, line drive right side, sinking slowly. Calvillo lunges out to his left, but he can't get there. It's a soft hit knock from the leadoff hitter, Wyatt Thames.
Aguiar, a guy that can go multiple innings. He's worked into at least the 3rd inning in all 2 of his appearances, 4 in the first against the San Francisco Seagulls, and then a couple of days ago went 2 1/3 against the Arroyo Seco Saints.
Here's Jace Jeremiah, 0 for 2. First pitch looked like the changeup sunk a little low and a little tight, 1-0. To the quarter system interns, if you're watching this, please come. 1-0, down low, 2-0. I'm working like 3 different scoreboards at one time. None of them are easy to use. It's like speaking 3 different languages. Aguiar lobs over to first. No play. I'm doing the written language in my book. The really, I don't know, basic level English on my laptop. 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. And I've got the really difficult, like, old English on Matt's laptop.
Man of many talents right here.
What can I say? 2 balls and a strike from Aguiar to Jeremiah. Set, throws over to first. Had Thames leaning a little bit. Couldn't get him. Two balls, 1 strike, no outs. 7-2 Crawdads lead, 2-1. Kind of chopped that, skied right side, going over is Kosciuszko. On top of the dugout, it lands 2-2. Merchants have been much more competitive in this one than they were in game 1, when it was never really close.
Yeah, it's just strikes. I've seen strike.
Strikes are a good thing.
Yeah, certainly.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Aguiar would like his 3rd. Looks over to first. Aguiar now to the plate. Now back to first before coming set. Just below the belt. The 2-2. Maybe a little high. 3-2.
92 miles an hour.
Called it.
Yeah.
Full count to Jeremiah. 3-2. Grounded right side. Past the dive of Calvillo into right field for a base knock. Trying to look to go first and third is Thames, but he'll stop at second base. Back-to-back knocks for the Merchants.
That's some loud contact right there, and great effort from Calvillo. He's always 100%. Giving your everything. Giving his everything. But loud contact, base hit. Aguiar with a character-building opportunity.
And a chance for the Merchants to string together some good at-bats, get back into this game. Luke Piazza, 0 for 2, struck out looking on 3 pitches against his Willamette teammate in his last at-bat. The final line for E.J. McGrew, he was great. 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, a walk, 3 strikeouts. Just another really solid appearance from the Crawdads opening day starter. First pitch to Luke Piazza, up high with the fastball, 1-0. That one looked like it had some fuzz on it.
90.
You don't see a ton of guys throwing consistent 9s in the CCL. 1-0 runner goes from second, pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to third, not in time. Just a huge jump from Thames on the second base bag. Double steal as Jeremiah moves up to second as well. It's equal parts, actually not even equal parts. That's about 95% on Aguiar. Sets. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. 1-2.
Yeah, powered it past him right there. The thing I like about Aguiar, he's able to spot it up. Working on the corners, working on the black.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs from the Crawdads righty, who works from the first base side of the slab. Tucks the baseball behind his back. Holds the glove close to his chest. Rios now steps up from his catcher position. Aguiar looks in again. Runners on second and third, nobody out for the Merchants, who trail by 5 here in the 6th. No, in the 5th. Aguiar from the stretch, 1-2. Curveball on the inside corner, called strike 3. Back-to-back times that Piazza's gone down looking, and that's a big out number 1.
That thing's a beauty. A beauty, I tell you. 12-6, good action.
You know what you call that curveball? It's a good heavens curve.
Oh,
Slider.
good old
Left fielder Jack Rogers.
sweeper is what we're going to call it.
Yeah, that was kind of the rep on him coming into the summers. The slider is nasty. Saw it there.
Take a picture.
Here's Jack Rogers, 0 for 2. First pitch, slider, tapped foul, 0-1.
You know,
It's really nice having like data people here that actually know what pitch shapes look like and stuff, right? We're kind of, to some level, guessing.
Yeah.
Can be a little embarrassing at times when we're just wrong. Like curveball slider, you know, that one's understandable. But when I see fastball and then I hear changeup, that one's bad. No balls and a strike to Rogers. Slider hit high, right center field, but pretty shallow. Looks like it'll do the job. Center fielder Cummings makes the catch. He'll throw to third. Tagging from second is the runner. The tag is just a little late by Evan Mers. A perfect throw by Casey Cummings. But a run comes home to score, and it's 7-3.
Perfect throw and honestly perfect tag from Mers, just barely beating it. It was Jeremiah. I mean, that was pretty unbelievable from Casey Cummings because he's going to his glove hand side, has to catch it, turn around, and on one hop throws just a perfect throw to third. Tip your cap, although it didn't result in an out.
First baseman Jack Bickerton.
That'll bring up Jack Bickerton now. 7-3 the score. Runner on third. 2 down here in the 5th. First pitch on the outside, called strike 1. I did just get a text from Mrs. Delaney. She said she's missing the game. Couldn't see why. This one popped slowly, kind of looped on the infield. Aguiar picks it up on the ground, throws to first in time for out number 3. So Mrs. Delaney didn't get to hear us talking down on her son. All good things always about Ryan Delaney. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th, 7-3 the score. Crawdads lead by 4 when we come back.
Runner left on.
Two good at-bats from Evan Mers, who leads off the bottom half of the 5th. He smoked a ball out to left center last time, but a really nice catch by Jack Rogers robbed him of extra bases. Crawdads lead 7-3. Andres De Leon, first pitch, lines it left field, base knock. 3 good at-bats from Evan Mers.
That's a nice swing. Wasting no time. Love that.
It's a Ryan Ellis swing.
Yeah, about to say, slapping it the other way. Nice start.
That'll bring up Owen Firestone, who's 0 for 2, lined out softly to the right side in his first at-bat, and then reached on an error by the third baseman in his last at-bat. First pitch, tapped right side, foul. Past the dive of the first baseman, Bickerton, 0-1.
Was talking to Owen before the game. Are you excited? You're DHing today. He's like, I haven't gotten that bat in a while. I'm like, when's the last time you got one? He said it was against Utah Tech over a month and a half ago.
Wow.
Last time he got in the batter's box.
Utah Tech, are they the Trailblazers?
Don't know. Don't ask. I don't know.
Hold on. It used to be, well, there's a reason that it used to be, so I'm not going to say that. Fastball on the outside edge, 0-2. I think it is the Trailblazers. I think it's the Utah Tech Trailblazers. Formerly a different name. We had a couple of guys from said school 2-3 years ago. Throw over to first, not in time. Ben Clark was from Utah Tech. Trailblazers, confirmed by JJ. Go Blazers.
Yeah.
Utah Tech was Oregon women's basketball's worst loss of the season.
Oh, no.
0-2, outside and up, 1-2. I mean, they shot like 60% from 3 that game.
I think UCSB's women team played them.
Yeah, they're like okay.
And I think they beat us too.
1-2, lined right side. That'll get fouled. Good hard contact from Firestone. Just was a little behind it. Because there's also Utah Valley, different school, and they are the
Iron Pigs.
No,
not the Iron Pigs.
1-2.
That's
Fouled over us. That's Lehigh Valley.
Lehigh Valley.
The
Play.
yeah. Utah Valley is the something green,
I don't know.
but I know because Bushnell played them in baseball. 1-2, slider, lunged at, tapped left side. Charging the third baseman, Borelli on the run. Throws to first, not in time. Base knock for Owen Firestone.
Hey,
Knocks are knocks, knocks are knocks are knocks are knocks.
yeah, I'm putting a line drive, a scorcher, 110 off the bat for OFI. Welcome back. Welcome back,
He
kid.
is so back.
We are glad to have him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Loves golf. Loves a good time.
Yeah.
How can you not love OFI?
Yeah. Here's Xavier Rios. 0 for 1, strikeout, hit by pitch. As the catcher, Zapata, heads out to the bump to talk to Andres De Leon, senior. So this year, Bushnell played Utah Valley. Can't think of the name. They're what? Wolverines. Mac will know this name. We had Alex Carnes from Utah Valley a couple years ago. Awesome dude. Then transferred to Central Arizona. And then he transferred to Chandler Gilbert in Arizona. And then transferred to North Dakota State. But the Beacons, the Bushnell Beacons, the NAIA Bushnell Beacons, the greatest team of all time, went to Utah Valley and almost won twice in a series. Had like 5-run leads in the ninth of both games.
I do
It was
remember.
generational.
Catcher Xavier Rios.
Didn't win either game, but
I think it was a big deal on either your Twitter
huge deal on my Twitter.
or you were texting me about it.
Maybe both.
Probably.
Here's Xavier Rios. 0 for 1, strikeout, hit by pitch. First pitch to him. In on the hands and high, 1-0. I legitimately cried when they lost the first game. I had so much fun calling that Bushnell team. A ball and a strike to Rios. Pitch. On the inside, called strike 1. Can you name the Bushnell logo mascot?
Beacon.
Yeah.
You just
Oh,
said
did
it.
I really?
Well, I mean, I knew it,
Oh.
but
Hey, go Beaks. Roll Beaks. Light the torch.
what is a beacon?
It's a beacon of light.
Ah.
The 1-1. High with the fastball, 2-1. So definitely more competitive today. Just the level of pitching looks like a step up from the Merchants from a week ago.
Yeah, I think they were short some guys last time out against us, and it showed.
2-1. Slider, tapped left side on 2 big hops. Borelli throws the second one. Return throw to first. In time, double play. Around the horn, 5-4-3. And a quick pair for the Merchants.
It's a really nice play by Rocco Borelli, the third baseman. He's able to kind of readjust himself, get that high hop, and make a strong throw to second
Center
base.
fielder
That's not an
Casey
easy
Cummings.
play. He made it look pretty casual. And that's a quick 2 outs, like you said.
That'll bring up Casey Cummings now with the runner on third. Case still looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 2, a hit by pitch. First pitch, fastball line straight back, good cut, 0-1. Crawdads lead, but it's just by 4. Would still like to add on. Here in the 5th. De Leon from just above the belt, maybe a little under the letters. 0-1. Slider just a little low, 1-1.
And I went to Andres De Leon, and he's not on the point streak.
Correct.
It's tough. And he's not on the baseball cube.
No.
So there's no numbers
1-1, outside corner, 1-2.
on De Leon Sr. But he's pumping gas up to 90.
Yeah.
Good slider.
Yeah.
He looks good. So a little interesting. Maybe got to ask about that post game.
This one fly to the right side, foul. He goes to Rogers State University. He is 5-6 in 2 years, has 10 starts, averages about a strikeout an inning. Struggles with the walk. A ball, 2 strikes, the pitch, down and away. Good stop by Zapata behind the plate, 2-2. He is on the baseball cube. De Leon is 2 words. So, 2 years at Rogers State, a D2 school in Claremore, Oklahoma. Powerhouse. 2-2. Line drive right center field. That's going to be trouble. It splits the gap out in right field. A base knock for Casey Cummings. Takes a big round around first. The grass kind of slowed it down and also just maybe a little bit off the end of the bat. So Granucci gets to it and throws it into second. But an RBI knock for Cummings.
And you'll take that any day of the week, right? Only 86 off the bat. Maybe off the end of the bat. Maybe in on the hands. But a base hit and a run scorer.
Second baseman Cameron Calvillo.
That'll bring up Cam Calvillo. Calvillo, a pair of walks and a single today. He is just scorching hot right now. First pitch, lines it straight back, 0-1. Continues to impress.
He's a beacon of light.
Yeah.
In the CCL.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 8-3 Crawdads. De Leon throws over to first. Cummings, a shuffle step to his left, gets back to the bag. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. De Leon from the stretch, fastball away, 1-1. I mean, fans are crying because of how much they love watching the Crawdads win. Beacon of hope.
Beacon.
The 1-1. Tight, 2-1. Calvillo pretty heavily crowds the plate, especially with his right foot. Open stance. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count. The pitch. Foul off to the right. 2-2.
Yeah, it can always be, talk about uncomfortable at-bats, lefty-lefty a lot of the time. There's uncomfortable at-bats for pitchers, too, and it's guys that crowd the plate, have their toes right on that chalk line, not afraid to get hit.
Casey Cummings.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Calvillo watches the slider down low. Zapata, good block again. 3-2.
Cam Calvillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cummings will be off from first on the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Crawdads lead it by 5. 4 in the first. That was the big inning. And then a run in each of the last 3 innings. Calvillo lines this one up the box. That's into center field. No! Snagged on a backhand by the second baseman. Throws to first. And a really nice play by Vicente Feliciano to end the inning. 4-3 on the putout. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Crawdads lead by 5 when we come back.
Right fielder number 23, Rocco Granucci.
Rocco Granucci leads off the top half of the sixth. His team trails 8-3. Still Drew Aguiar on the mound. This one hit high, deep right field, but in the park as the wind knocks it down. Liao makes the catch really just in straightaway right field for out number 1.
Yeah, that one looked like it had some juice off it. Off the bat, looked like it was going to go. Get to the wall at least, and it kind of just floated.
Monta Vista way. Here's Rocco Borelli, as you would say.
Third baseman, Rocco
No relation.
Borelli.
No relation to Rocco Granucci.
2 for 2 day for Borelli. Pair of singles and RBI. First pitch, right down the middle, strike 1.
Also, not to be confused with
Rocco Baldelli.
Rocco Baldelli, yeah. Huge Diamondbacks guy.
Was he a Diamondback?
No, I don't know.
I don't think with the Diamondbacks. 0-1, grounded slowly, short. Royo charges, gobbles, throws to first in time for the second out.
Isn't he the
He's the Twins manager.
Twins manager? I thought, who's the Diamondbacks manager?
Torey Lovello.
Corey Lavello. UCLA legend.
Second baseman, Vicente Feliciano.
Rocco Baldelli might have been, I want to say he played for the Rays for like a second. Max says he did.
Huge
So,
Rays guy then.
huge Rays guy.
Got Lavello and Baldelli confused.
First pitch, popped up left side. Royo drifts out into the outfield grass. The shortstop makes the catch. And that's a quick inning that everybody needed. 4-pitch, see ya later. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Dad's lead at 8-3. Bottom half of the 6th. 3, 4, 5 for the Dads. Cole Kosciuszko, Ben Royo, Isaiah Walker. Dads lead by 5. Would love to add on. Maybe. Kosciuszko lines the first pitch foul off to the left. 0-1.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, we saw no lead is safe.
No lead ever.
Riptide game, leading by 2 in the 9th. Ended up losing.
0-1 outside.
Score, score, score.
Score.
On the gas.
I told you about the first broadcast that I was ever did play. The first Oregon broadcast I ever did play-by-play for. No. It was Oregon lacrosse back in 2022. A ball and a strike to Kosciuszko. Flies this one foul off to the left, 1-2. And I knew nothing about lacrosse, and the guy that was doing color for me did. And so I was like, hey, hop in wherever you want. Like, you know the game more than I do. You know, I'm just going to kind of do the action plays. And he was like, oh, yeah, I got you. A ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Kosciuszko at the dish. Pitch to the plate. Way up high, 2-2. And so the first goal I called, I don't remember who it was, but I was like, shoots and scores, right? And as I was going that, just the color guy, score! And he did that every single play for the first half. So my entire first half of broadcast calls ever was just him going, score!
Score.
Score!
Score.
3-2 to Kosciuszko.
Mine.
What?
The Seagulls from Nemo. Mine.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Kosciuszko at the dish. Pair of doubles again today. 3-2. Popped up left side. Drifting back the third baseman Borelli into the outfield. Grass and foul ground. Makes the squeeze for the first out. Mine? Mine?
It was his. Mine.
Mine?
P5.
How do you write to indicate like foul balls in your book?
I don't.
Shortstop Ben
It's a
Royce.
dangerous game.
There's too much going on.
Here's Ben Royo, 0 for 3. Looking to get off the schneid, 1 for his last 16. First pitch, swing and a miss, fastball. Blew it by him, 0-1.
How do you?
I do lowercase f.
Oh. I just remember.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
I thought you were talking about like foul ball. Like
No, I know. Oh, no. I meant for like foul.
yeah.
Outs.
Yeah. No.
0-2, swing and a miss. Hat trick for Royo.
I don't know. I think I just kind of remember.
Second strikeout for Andres De Leon.
Left fielder Isaiah Walker.
Sometimes I put P. Sometimes I put F. Depends on the mood I'm in. I'm in a P mood right now, Mac.
First pitch to Walker, up high with fastball 1-0. Final line on Ben Sates. 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. 1-0. Walker lines it foul off to the right, 1-1. 3 innings, 3 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 4 Ks. Walker swings over the top of his slider. 1-2.
Looked a little bit better than the final line would indicate, I think. Came in, tough spot. Didn't get to warm up, really. Had to warm up on the mound with the injury of Xavier Marquez.
1-2. Fastball, fly right side, foul. 8-3 Dad's lead. It'll be Drew Aguiar for at least another inning of work. He has been very good. Walker, a pair of walks, a fielder's choice. One and 2. Pitch from De Leon. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again.
Battle, battle, battle.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. Are you laughing at me for sitting?
No, I was laughing at what I was about to say.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Really nice inning for De Leon. He strikes out his second and third batters. Well, it's the top of the 7th.
We are the top of 7.
8-3, Crawdads lead.
Batting for Alameda. Catcher,
Top half of the
number
7th.
14, Frank Zapata.
Frank Zapata comes to the dish against Drew Aguiar. First pitch low, 1-0. EJ McGrew looking for win number 3 of the summer. That would lead everyone. Of course, only one of them has come so far in league play. This one misses tight, 2-0. But sometimes, you know, those kind of accumulation numbers, they add up quick. 2-0 on the inside, 2-1. Aguiar from the stretch. We remember Cade Cushing last year as the 2-1. Front door slider. Where'd that miss? 3-1.
Missed down. Trackman would confirm.
But last year it was Cade Cushing who got, I think, 3 saves in the Crawdads' first 5 games. 3-1. Tapped left side, foul, 3-2. And then he just kind of kept getting saves.
Yeah.
Was really good.
He was really,
really good. He
Just
was
shut
lights
down.
out. He was lights out.
Yeah.
You knew he was like, I don't think he had a single.
Blown save. Or like
yeah,
bad outing.
right.
Yeah.
3-2. Somehow gets a piece. Taps it to the right side, foul.
I mean, I think he gave up a run and you were almost surprised.
Yeah.
How good he was. How loaded that pitching staff was last year.
3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. From the stretch, Aguiar to the plate. Slider popped up right side. That'll get foul. Oh, I'm so glad my car isn't there. I'm so glad I didn't park there today because that's where I parked last year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Already more pitches this at bat than Aguiar threw in total in the 5th. 3-2. Fouled back.
Good battle.
Yeah.
Start the 7th.
Battle. Hit it to Seattle.
Yes. That's what I was going to say
Glad you didn't.
when Isaiah Walker was hitting. Yeah. I didn't for a reason. I let you do it.
I did. Battle. Hit it to Seattle. 3-2. Hits it slowly, softly, left field, right at Isaiah Walker. Soft line out for the first out of the inning.
Take it. You'll take it. That's a nice battle. It could be tough. As a pitcher, you make good pitches. They're fouled off. You want to just give in. But Aguiar, good job to stay strong. Keep working in the zone. Got a weak fly out for the first.
Here's Wyatt Thames, who has reached base all 3 times. A fielder's choice, an error, a single. First pitch. Slider misses outside, 1-0. Here in the 7th, 8-3 Crawdads. Still a lot of baseball to be played. And like we've said, this Merchants team has been much more impressive today than they were a week ago. 1-0. Ball up high, 2-0. No action in the Crawdads bullpen, though. There's someone stretching out there.
Whoa.
2 guys stretching.
Same stretch.
Aguiar with the 2-0. Tapped left side. Merz gives it a look, but it goes foul. 2-1. I think for the first time this year, we get to do a post-game player of the game interview.
That's all you.
Yeah, you get to do the on-field one.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. 2-1. Front door slider catches it 2-2. Maybe we wait for Amar and Kiana to be back.
That is their thing.
Right. I don't want to take their thing. That's what it is, right? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Aguiar with 1 strikeout already. That came in his first inning of work. The 2-2. Got him. Fastball by him. Say it with me. Deletes him. Out number 2.
It's early. It is early.
It's early.
But who would be your player of the
Ethan
game?
Liao.
Ethan Liao.
Shortstop, Jace Jeremiah.
Okay.
I think up there.
Yeah.
Maybe EJ. First pitch to Jeremiah. Fouled into the glove of the catcher. I think Liao.
Is EJ? Go EJ.
Cole Kosciuszko, is that a good game?
Kosciuszko's been really good.
No balls and a strike. Jeremiah singled in his last at bat, stole a base, and then moved to third as he flips this one foul off to the right. 0-2.
The the same amount of total bases. Kosciuszko and Liao.
You a big total base guy?
Time to time. I mean, I think it is valuable for something like this.
Way outside with the 0-2. 1 and 2. Just looked like he spun that one a little too much.
I mean, I think certain spots, both guys kind of doing the same thing. Kosciuszko, 2 RBIs. Liao, 2 RBIs. Same total bases.
Dingers make money.
Yeah, true.
And Cole, maybe it's voter fatigue, to be honest, because Cole's been like,
He's
been the dude.
Yeah. Hasn't got an interview yet.
Yeah, it's true. The 1-2. Slider swung on and missed. Way, way out in front was Jeremiah. Back-to-back punches to end the 7th. We'll head to the bottom half of the 7th after we stretch. 8-3, Crawdads lead. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Still Andres De Leon Sr. on the bump. 8-3, Crawdads lead it.
For Walnut Creek, the right fielder, number 11, Ethan.
Ethan Liao's got a chance to add on to his player of the game. This. You didn't even hear me. First pitch to him. Line drive left side. Off the glove on a hop of Borelli and a big bounce into left field. It's going to be a knock for Ethan Liao. Now he's going to try to take second. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. That's a double. There's 2 more total bases for Ethan Liao.
That's, yeah. Double tough little spinner for Borelli. Couldn't handle it, and great base running from Liao to get that extra 90.
He's a guy that has struggled a little bit on the base pass this summer. Over aggression at times. That one
Third baseman,
never stopped.
Evan Mers.
Here's Evan Mercier. He's had a good game too. Pair of knocks. Scored a run.
Yeah, ball he hit in the 3rd. Squared up, other way. Good swing.
De Leon from the stretch. Waits, looks back to second. The first pitch. Up and away, ball 1. Crawdads lead 8-3. It's been a good day for the Dads, trying to bounce back to 500. Mers readjusts in the left-handed batter's box. 1-0. High ball 2. No action in either bullpen. Man, not eating this morning was a really bad move.
Yeah. I ate.
2-0. Hit high and deep left field. Going back, Rogers at the warning track. He will look up. It is off the bottom of the wall. Liao had to hold at second as he didn't see the ball go over the head of Rogers. It's going to be a booming double for Evan Mers.
Mers is swinging a hot one. 3rd hit of the day. Going the opposite field. Just missing a homer down bottom of the wall, but that's a good swing.
So now 2 in scoring position for Owen Firestone, who got his first hit of the summer in his last at bat. Somewhat surprisingly, the Merchants are playing their infield all the way back. First pitch, Firestone lines it back. Nothing in one.
Designated hitter Owen
You can
Firestone.
still see 0-5 a little bit late on the fastballs. Not a good swing, good aggression.
No balls, 1 strike. Who's playing catch?
8.
8. Who's 8? Firestone swings and misses, nothing in 2.
I don't know. Nico DeFazio,
Who is not here.
also an infielder.
So, I don't know. 0-2. Firestone watches the ball up high, 1-2. Call him, make sure he's ready for whenever he gets back. Nico DeFazio in the Northwoods right now. Making his way here in a couple weeks. Probably sooner than that, actually. Definitely sooner than that. Firestone lines the 1-2 right at the second baseman, Feliciano, for out number 1.
Yeah, it's the second time Firestone's lined out to the second baseman. This one got a little bit more barrel than the time
Catcher
previous.
Xavier
Pretty good
Rios.
swing, just again in on the hands. Firestone continues to be a little bit late, but he'll get back up to speed.
Here's Xavier Rios. There is an arm warming up in the Merchants bullpen. First pitch, fastball at the knees to Rios.
It's like a sidewinder.
Yep, number 5.
Yes.
Jordan Bolden, the two-way player from Concordia University in Irvine. CUI. 0-1. At the knees, nothing in 2. Still a 5-run game. No balls and 2 strikes. See if Rios can add on. The pitch. Flare to the right side, foul. Rios 0 for 2, grounded into a double play in his last at-bat. Still no other games in action. First pitch between Arroyo Seco and Santa Barbara will start at 4:30. The 0-2. Called strike 3, right on the outside. 4th strikeout for De Leon.
Trackman says ball by a good margin. But
Center fielder
CL
Casey.
zones, you never know. You locate closely enough, you might get strike 3, and he does right there.
Here's Casey Cummings. 2 in scoring position for the Crawdads. 2 outs now in the inning. De Leon a long wait. Now he sets just above the belt. First pitch. High with the fastball, 1-0. My head is pounding. 1-0. Cummings lines it right side towards the line. That's going to drop a fair ball into the corner. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. Up with it and right is Granucci. Cummings will cruise into second with a 2-out, 2-run stand-up double. 10-3 Crawdads.
Casey's awesome.
Yeah.
3rd RBI of the day. Second and 3rd RBIs of the day. That's a good swing. Rifled into the corner. 90 off the bat. Give him a double.
Second baseman Cameron Calvillo.
Here's Cam Calvillo. It's been a quiet day for Cam. He's only 1 for 2 and has taken 2 walks and scored a pair of runs. 3rd double of the inning for the Crawdads. Triple double. Call it Russ.
What does that mean?
Westbrook? Do you know who that is?
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
Do ya?
The context just wasn't there for me. My head wasn't in basketball, you know.
But is it ever?
Only for AJ Mitchell.
Continues to impress.
He continues. Gaucho legend.
Who's AJ Mitchell? Cam Calvillo, 1 for 2, a pair of walks, pair of runs, stole a base. First pitch. Slider down and away. Zapata keeps doing really good work back there. Continues to impress. 10-3 Crawdads lead.
The bats continue to impress, too. I mean, 8 runs yesterday, 12 hits. Got to add them up, but getting up there to double digits as well here today.
Long wait from De Leon. 1-0. High. 2-0. 10 hits for the Crawdads.
Double digits, back-to-back days. Bats are getting hot. Love it.
Dads are hot. 11 hits. 2-0. Skied right side. Sprinting in is Granucci towards the line. Will track it, make the grab for the 3rd out. But the Crawdads add 2 insurance runs on the Casey Cummings 2-run double. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Carson Mercier back on play-by-play when we come back.
So we go to the 8th at Monte Vista High School. It's the Crawdads 10 and the Merchants 3. Merchants coming to bat, middle of their order. Luke Piazza, Jack Rogers, and Jack Bickerton. No relation between those two. Drew Aguiar back to the bump. He's been pretty good as the first pitch is fouled off of the catcher Xavier Rios. It's 0-1. Aguiar relieved E.J. McGrew, who went 4 strong, gave up 5 hits, and earned a run, a walk, 3 Ks. Aguiar up to 3 Ks in his 3 innings of work. 0-1. Righty misses down low. That'll even the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Crawdads looking to get back to 500 after a 1-2 SoCal road trip. Lost the first 2 games of the trip, then won the 3rd. Beat Arroyo Seco 8-5. 1-1. Curveball going for the back door, but missing a little outside. So 2-1.
Sweepy. Big time. What a break. Nearly caught the back door.
Piazza 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts both looking. 2-1. Aguiar from the stretch. Another slider. This one misses again. 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1 pitch. Fastball inside. Gets away from Rios. He'll have to go run it down as Piazza runs out. A leadoff walk.
Just the first walk for Aguiar. What do they call him? Strike? Pumpa.
Strike Pumpa. P-U-P-A.
P-U-P-A Pumpa.
If you know, you know.
He's been good, though. Now in his 4th inning of work, struck out 3. Just allowed a run. It's kind of a Mickey Mouse run, too.
Mickey Mouse run.
It's fun inside.
Jack Rogers takes the ball. 1-0. High and tight on the heater. Mickey Mouse. Time called behind home plate. Felix Zhang. home plate umpire. Aguiar came set before Rogers had his eyes on the pitcher. 1-0. Skied foul, and it's 1-1.
Touchback. Snoop Dogg was in the booth for the Brewers broadcast today.
That's one of the most random collabs I think I've ever heard. 1-1. Called a strike. 1-2. Fastball outer third. Nicely located from Drew Aguiar. Starting to come down a little bit velocity-wise. We saw him up to 92. Past couple of fastballs have been right around 85. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aguiar home. Slider, swing and a miss. Blocked by Rios. So down by way of the K is Jack Rogers. He's 0 for 4, and Jack Bickerton is coming up.
Big sweeping breaker that just died off the outside edge. Delete me.
First baseman Jack Bickerton.
Bickerton is 1 for 3, reached on an error, scored a run in the second, also stole a bag, singled and scored a run in the fourth, and grounded out back to Aguiar to end the 5th inning. Take down low here, and it's 1-0.
I think delete me is one of the better Austin Carsonisms.
Yeah, deleted.
Yeah.
We never got our list.
No, we'll make it at some point.
1-0 from Aguiar. Fastball flied out to left field. Well foul. Was it Bickerton that had the crazy foul ball?
Rogers.
Rogers.
That ball was kind of cranked, though.
Yeah, that was 97 off the bat.
Distance?
No distance. Didn't read.
Ah. Mickey Mouse.
700 feet.
Maybe more.
You never know. Ball and a strike. Slider foul tipped into Rios' glove, and it's 1-2. That's a nasty, nasty pitch right there.
The chance that it was 700 feet is equal to the chance that it was like 0 feet, right? We literally don't know.
Yeah. You are right. Ball and 2 strikes. Aguiar comes home, and the curveball, maybe the sweeper, is fouled off the other way.
Big break. Really good pitch. I mean, that's what we heard about Aguiar going into the year, right? Deadly, deadly slider.
Still no one warming in the Crawdad bullpen, although a couple of guys are kind of sitting out there stretching. Small leadoff first for Piazza. Here's the 1-2 pitch home. Fastball up high at 88 miles an hour, ball 2.
Hey, Ryan Delaney's doing his job.
Flashing. This one hit high and deep, left field. Walker going over, looking up. This one, foul. Long strike again for Jack Bickerton.
Strike is a strike. It's a strike.
This one a little bit closer to leaving. We're trying to, talk to Ryan Delaney down.
Yeah.
Getting the foul ball. 2-2. Fastball sky high, straightaway center. Cummings charging in. He's got a beat on it. Loses the hat, finds the ball, and the second out of the inning.
There's zero question if a ball's hit to center field if it's going to be caught. Zero.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Right fielder,
That was
Rocco
almost in
Granucci.
I call it the Bermuda Triangle
Yeah.
of spots. Second baseman going out, right fielder, center fielder kind of coming over and in. Casey, commander out there, calls for and catches out number 2. Now Rocco Granucci, the right fielder, will take high and tight, 1-0. Granucci, 0 for 2, struck out in the second, walked, came around to second in the fourth, but got thrown out at the plate. And there's a ball on the field. Ryan Delaney goes to grab it.
Yeah.
Big smile on his face. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Crawdads leading 10-3 with 2 outs in the inning. This one's rifled up the middle into center field and a base hit. Piazza going to stop at second base, but a 2-out single for Rocco Granucci. And there's runners on first and second, 2 outs for the Merchants.
Up there with the hardest hit balls of the day. That one was just screamed up the middle.
It was 89 off the bat.
Really?
Yep.
Sounded loud.
You're getting beat.
I am so
You're
tired.
just not in it, and
I'm
that's okay.
so tired. My
You're
head
fighting.
is pounding.
Guy battles.
Guy battles. 80 grade battle for me today. I'm running like 17 jobs at once. So unexcited to break down the synergy cameras after this game.
You got it.
Might be the end.
Hey, you'll live. Rocco Borelli with runners on first and second takes a strike. Back to that sweeper for Drew Aguiar, and it's 0-1.
You know who's killing it today?
Baseman Rocco Borelli.
Felix Zhang. Behind the plate, I know every pitch is going to be a strike because he yells that thing. He's loud. I don't know how good the zone is. I don't know any of that, but I know that it's a strike.
A 1 from Aguiar. Slider, swing and a miss.
Tell me, Felix. Talk to me, Felix.
It's just an ugly swing from Rocco Borelli. Was lunging at the sweeper. Pitch that bounced. It was in the left-handed batter's box. No chance at that one.
No.
Gone fishing.
No.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Merchants are threatening. Inning started with a walk and a 2-out base hit from Rocco Granucci. Has man on first and second. Rocco Borelli in an 0-2 hole, looking to stay alive and keep the inning going. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Aguiar comes set. A look to second, a deep breath. Now he'll come home. Fastball way outside, and it's 1-2.
Really good stop by Rios. He's improved just over the last week with his receiving. Gotten a little more comfortable back there, getting to know the Crawdads pitching staff a little better.
So Borelli steps out of the box, now back in. Kind of twitches himself towards home plate. Aguiar sets at the belt. High leg kick in the 1-2. Fastball reached for and poked. Just off to the right and out of play, foul. That is maybe one of the biggest protect me swings I've ever seen in my entire life.
My head hurts. In case you were wondering.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes Aguiar. Slider taken.
Where?
Just a little low. Trackman says strike. Crawdad infield, outfield. Aguiar,
Broadcaster.
Rios, the stands thought it was a strike.
Crawdad faithful.
They stand as one with 2 outs in the 8th.
In a 7-run game.
So Aguiar thought he had strike 3. Instead, it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Has to throw another pitch. 2-2 slider, chopped on the ground. Mers can't handle it. It shoots off his glove and up the line. Everyone's going to be safe as the base is now loaded and 2 gone for Vicente Feliciano.
Error all day. Error all day. What do you give him?
Yeah, that's an error. I mean, tough one.
E. Poor Aguiar.
Yeah, Aguiar could have had strike 3 the pitch before. Could have got out of the inning on the ground ball. Instead, the bases are loaded. 2 outs for Vicente Feliciano, who's 1 for 3, struck out swinging in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, and popped up in the 6th.
It's not
And
Feliciano.
It's not Feliciano. It's
What a
Atticus
name.
Gonzalez.
20?
Blake
Jacobs.
Jacobs, not Atticus Gonzalez.
Jacobs is 10 on the roster. But I'll take your word for it.
Pinch hitting for Alameda number 20, Blake Jacobs.
So Jacobs in a pretty big spot here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Down 7. Aguiar comes home. First pitch fastball hit right to Mers. Fair ball, he'll touch on third, and the inning is over. 5 unassisted to end the inning, and the Merchants leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Crawdads 10, the Merchants 3, here on the Walnut Creek Crawdads streaming network. Last half of the 8th inning, Crawdads leading as they come to bat. 10-3 against the Alameda Merchants. Cole Kosciuszko, Ben Royo, Isaiah Walker on to face the new pitcher. It is Jordan Bolton. Bolden. Jordan Bolden.
Sidewinder.
Fires in a first pitch strike to Cole Kosciuszko. Second appearance on the year for Bolden. A game, it was started 2 innings. Strikeout, 2 walks, no hits, and a run. Changeup, misses high. Ball and a strike on Kosciuszko, who is in contention for player of the game. 2 doubles, 2 runs batted in. He's 2 for 4.
I think by like win probability added, Ethan Liao's is bigger than Kosciuszko's.
Swing and a miss. I mean, you're the GM. You do whatever you want.
That's true. I do whatever I want.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Bolden from the stretch. I don't know what, maybe a changeup, but it's taken for strike 3. Kosciuszko is down for the second time via the K, and there's 1 gone in the 8th.
Generous call via the front door.
It was there, says Trackman.
New hitter, Aiden Camberg.
Gaucho legend. So Aiden Camberg on the first pitch he sees is a Crawdad, rifles one into right field, and a 1-out base hit.
Gauchos do it different, man.
That last hitter was pinch hitter Aiden Camberg.
I have holy ketchup.
Me too. A lot to do.
Yeah.
Left fielder Isaiah Walker.
Bolden relieves Andreas De Leon Sr. He went 3 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 4 Ks. Now Isaiah Walker, first pitch swinging kind of in off the hands, straightaway center field, not deep. Thames is there, and he catches out number 2 over his right shoulder.
Country roads.
You going to the riff off next week?
That's crazy.
Right fielder Ethan Liao.
Hey, chance for Ethan Liao to add on to his player of the game-ness.
A homer and a double. He's 2 for 4.
And a sac fly. Drove in the Crawdads. One of the runs in the first.
Pitch to him, misses outside. No go from Camberg.
Oh, I'm in pain.
The riff off. Throw over, but back in a dive is Camberg.
At least it's not like stupid hot right now.
It's breezy,
Yeah.
so it feels nice. Wind is
If it
blowing
was,
out to
if it
center.
was like hot, I would call it Pleasanton.
Yeah,
It's a pleasant town.
yes, it is.
We'll be back tomorrow.
1 ball, no strikes. Bolden steps off, and the catcher Zapata going out to have a word. I've lost count on how many mound visits there have been.
I think it's 2.
in the
Too
game.
many.
Yeah, like 7 too many. How
Get
many
it?
do you
'Cause
get in a game?
You thought I was saying like the number 2?
Yeah, you did. How many are allowed?
I think unlimited. It's the CCL.
I know, but like in college baseball.
I have
or
no idea.
even Major League. I think it's 6.
I have no idea.
Exceeded 6.
Back in the first.
Yeah. Ball, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on first, and a slider. Looked like an off-speed pitch from Bolden, and Liao chases, so count evens 1-1. Crawdads looking to get back to 500 with a win today, looking to add on to some more insurance. This one's rifled back up the middle off of Bolden, kind of caroms away. Second baseman Feliciano gloves it, goes to first, not in time. It's a single for Liao, but all eyes towards the pitcher, Jordan Bolden.
Sounded like it was hit hard, but I don't know if it was.
Only 67 miles an hour off the bat, but scary nonetheless.
67 back up the box looks like
Got him,
140.
got him on straight on the chest as he was kind of pointing to the star, little left star on his heart, on his jersey, and luckily he's okay. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and Evan Mers. Mers having a good day. He's 3 of 4. Could have very easily been 4 for 4, but the left fielder, Jack Rogers, kind of robbed him of what could have been extra bases. Chance to add on. First and second, 2 outs in the inning. Mers from the left side rests his bat on the shoulder as he awaits the first pitch. Bolden set, pitch home, misses out, catches the corner, and it's called a strike. Not a strike. I mean, it was a strike, but
How far? How far off?
a couple balls, yeah.
Yikes back.
Rough.
Oof.
Nothing in one. Kind of reached for, poked, and into foul ground, third base side. Borelli giving it a look, a long chase, but it'll land foul just beyond the fence down the left field line. So Mers is down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
Rough back. Looks like it'll be Drew Aguiar for the 9th.
Yeah, no one warming in the Crawdad bullpen. Aguiar's already gone 4 innings. 4 really, really strong innings. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with 2 men on. Bolden comes home. Mers drives deep right field. Thames going back. He's racing it, and it's down for a base hit. A run has come home to score. Another on the way. Here's the relay throw. Plateward it is, not in time. 2-run double for Evan Mertz, and it's 12-3 Crawdads.
4-hit day, could easily be 5. This one just finds a hole in right center field. Have yourself a day.
Potential player of the game.
He's up there. Stat stuffer.
Designated hitter Owen Firestone.
Now Owen Firestone. A base knock back
He's
in.
my perennial player of the game.
Don't know what that.
Perennial?
I mean,
Just like every single time.
Yeah.
He's my player of the game.
okay. I see what you're saying. We're just off today. This is just brutal.
Off back.
Good crowd at Monte Vista. No balls, a strike to Firestone. He waits. Bolden delivers outside.
Oh, ouch back.
Seen Firestone a little bit late on some fastballs.
I appreciate that we still have 37 viewers.
That's a good number for the level of.
The quality content we're bringing.
It's been a rough one. 12-3 Dads, bottom of the 8th. 1-1 outside, 2 balls, a strike to 0-5. Cal Poly legend.
Portal.
Portal legend.
There are a lot of legends on this team. It's going to be really fun when we play Menlo Park. It's Menlo Park legends against just
Legends.
the Crawdads legends.
2 balls, a strike, 2 outs. And in scoring position, it's Evan Mers off second base. And Bolden wants a new pitch. Steps off the back of the mound, kind of brushes the rubber off with his right foot. Now steps back on. Arm dangles over his right side. Now comes set at the belt. Pitch home. Slider outside. Fastball sky to right side. First baseman Bickerton moving over into foul ground, calling everyone off and bending down to make the catch that ends the inning. However, the damage has been done. 2 runs on 2 hits. Crawdads lead 12-3 as we go to the 9th. It's closing time from Monte Vista High School.
Off the top of the ninth inning for Alameda, catcher number 14, Frank Zapata.
9-1-2 for the Merchants in the top of the ninth inning. Looking to battle back, score some runs, keep this thing going. Drew Aguiar back to work, his 5th inning of relief out of the bullpen. Fires in a first pitch that's lined into the Crawdads dugout. Not relatively hard, but looked like it hit off the fence, and it's 0-1. Crawdads leading 12-3. 0-1. Slider hit on the ground left side. New shortstop, it's Calvillo. He goes across, and it's dug out by Cole Kosciuszko. Nice pick over there on the other end. 1 gone.
For a Crawdads team that's really struggled at first base defensively over the last couple of years, Cole Kosciuszko is just such a breath of fresh air over at first base.
I think Walker moves into second.
33, this is number 33. Rocco Borelli. Well, that's not right. Casey Levitt McGee.
McGee swings through the first pitch.
Hitting for Alameda, number 33, Casey Levitt McGee.
Not to be confused with Casey McGee, Giants legend. One of the worst Giants ever, DP McGee.
A ball's a strike. Outside 1-1 to the pinch hitter, Casey Levitt McGee. He's pinch hitting for Wyatt Thames, who was 1 for 4. Reached on an error in the first, singled in the 5th. And takes ball 2. 2 balls a strike. Still don't know who it is in left.
Camberg.
It is Camberg.
I'm going to guess.
2-1 hit on the ground right side. Isaiah Walker charges. Underhand flip the first in time to get him. A nice recovery there by the second baseman, Isaiah Walker. He'd been playing left all day and able to get the ground ball out for the second of the ninth.
Yeah, really nice play. 44, this is Aiden Toklas.
Pinch hitting for Alameda, number 44, Aiden Toklas.
So many pinch hitters.
Bats from the left side. Pinch hits for Jace Jeremiah. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it into the net. So Calvillo slides to short. Walker in from left to second base. And Camberg, who pinch hit for Ben Royo, takes over and left. Crawdads need 1 out to improve to 500 on the season. No balls, a strike, 2 outs, top of the ninth inning. Drew Aguiar going for a 5-inning save. 0-1 in the dirt by the shoot tops of Toklas, and it's 1-1.
Something that literally cannot happen in MLB. But it can here,
CCL.
where dreams are made.
Yeah. Just ask Miles Masterboni. CCL.
Crawdad legend.
Crawdad legend. Ball and a strike. Here it is home. Fastball fouled straight back and into the net. And the Crawdads now just 1 strike away.
The faithful stand is won.
Crawdads looking to get back to 500 on the year. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Aguiar comes set, takes a deep breath. The pitch, fouled off. We'll do it again. Crawdad faithful not standing on their feet as one today.
Not quite. It's because Tracy isn't here.
Tracy's not here.
Mrs. Delaney isn't here.
Yeah, come on. Why aren't they here? Come on.
Mrs. Delaney's at the
Saturday?
Giants game.
Oh, that's a good reason. Ball and 2 strikes. This one hit on the ground right at Isaiah Walker. A couple of shuffles to his left. Goes to first. And the ball game is over. Crawdads victorious. They get back to 500 in their first game following the 3-game road trip down to Southern California. 12-3 the final from Monte Vista High School. E.J. McGrew going to get the win. Drew Aguiar going to get the 5-inning save. Starter on the other end for Alameda. Xavier Marquez going to get the loss today. Only went a third of an inning. Gave up 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 total. No walks, no strikeouts. Player of the game, probably Ethan Liao. Don't have much more than that. Time of game.
At 1 o'clock.
What is that?
Right here.
2 hours and
57 minutes.
San Francisco Seagulls. Thanks for coming out this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your
Any thoughts,
Saturday,
Austin?
and we will see you tomorrow. We wish you a very pleasant
Drew Aggie are really good.
good afternoon.
Really, really good today. Sleeper player of the game. He's good. Excited for Jackson Bird Bump Day tomorrow.
It'll be the Crawdads and Seagulls. Same time, same place as today. 1 o'clock. Crawdads will then go to Menlo Park, face the Legends on Wednesday. Non-conference game on Tuesday, I assume. I don't think that there's much else to be said in this game.
No. Good baseball.
Yeah, great baseball. One more time, 2:57 total time of game. Crawdads victorious, 12-3. If you stuck around with us the whole time, thank you. If you stuck around with us at all, thank you. We will be back tomorrow for Crawdads.